All right. Let's do a check quickly. You guys can see the screen. You can see the game, hear the game. You can hear me as well. And there was a bit of a technical issue. I don't know what was going on. The stream was starting, but I didn't get any confirmation that it was actually live or anything. So my chat wasn't showing, nothing like that. So I don't know what was going on. So I do apologize for that delay, but I don't know what's going on. But okay, at least everything's working now. So as long as I don't have to restart, because I think I know what happened, because I did an update on my graphics driver and my OBS, and every time when there's an update, there's always a possible change in settings, and I think that's what happened now. So that's how I usually don't update, because if it's not broken, why fix it? So I usually not update like regularly. I just keep it as is until I feel like, okay, maybe there's a new feature that comes out that I would like to benefit from. But usually I rarely update if I need to, especially my graphics drivers, because it's literally not impacting any. I'm not playing like the newest stuff. So, but it seems like it's causing issues. So I don't know. Maybe that could be the case. But okay, I guess everything is fine now. So welcome in. It's been, I think, almost a week since we last streamed, and yeah, I've actually been a bit sick. I think from Wednesday, but I think I'm getting better now, so I'm able to just hop on and stream. But I've been doing some dueling in the background, just, played a bit of Dice Rally, just trying to wrap that up. Also, trying to get that Ghost Spell mate. I think that's reached round 4, so I'm currently on round 3, and then I'm just playing that off stream, so that's totally fine. I'll definitely get there. And then other than that, also I played some ranked. I ended up deranking the other day because of just the BS that I had to deal with. I think Zero in the chat can confirm that, but honestly, it's basically what happened on last stream, the same thing, the unfortunate luck and everything. It literally repeated itself off stream, and I was like, oh really? I deranked now, so we're now in Diamond 4, which is I don't even know, but okay. We're not going to talk about it like in detail, because I think we've emphasized it a lot. But honestly, the connection issues, the matchups sometimes don't make sense. You're drawing weird hands, and mind you, I told you guys on the last stream, like, the deck is not the issue, because the way I've built that deck is like you maxing out starters, extenders, you're drawing more of your 1-ofs than your 2-ofs, your 3-ofs. Like, I understand drawing my 2-ofs, but I'm seeing all my 1-ofs, and I'm going first with the going second hand, I'm going second with the going first hand. It is really I don't know what, it doesn't matter how I fix the deck, I'm still gonna have an issue, of not getting the right cards, and just, I don't know. So that's what's happened, and then I ended up deranking, and then now we're here. So I'm trying to get myself back up, but yeah, we'll see what happens on stream today. We'll probably just, lock in and just see how far we can get. But I mean, I don't know what else to do to the deck, because as far as I know, the deck is not the issue. It's just the shuffle is just being weird. So I don't know. It's just so messed up. But anyway, it's fine. We'll deal with it when we get there. But yeah, it's been really frustrating. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Time Tree, welcome. Destination Girl, welcome. Yeah, it's just, it is what it is, man. I don't know. Trickstar, Marincis, which one's more viable in rank? I would pick Marincis any day. As far as like versatility and stuff, I would say Marincis is much better than Trickstar, I would say. So the way I book my deck is clearly not an issue, because my opponents don't know what deck you're on. Yeah, exactly. It's what it is. Masterduel always makes you go first with the going second, and yeah, that's you can't. And it's funny, because when I go to a TCG simulator or an OCG simulator, the hands are way better than Masterduel. I don't understand. Even if you do post side deck and everything, you still have a great chance of seeing a hand for going second and a hand for going first. But I don't know why Masterduel Shuffler is so bad. Or it's worst case, you might have something, but the opponent just has everything. So it's like, doesn't matter what board you have, they have the perfect out to everything. It's just weird, but okay. It's like, it's strange though. That's one thing that they need really to fix the algorithm, the way the consistency works. Because if you're building your deck to be consistent, how do you still brick, or how do you have a going second hand going first, or going first hand going second? It just doesn't make sense. I don't know. But anyway, it's fine. I believe so. If it's intentional, I guess so. But I mean, I know games are trying to do that engagement-based matchmaking, but that's honestly just very frustrating, though. But anyway, we're still here. Have you seen Infinite's new Supercon videos, Richard? You know what? You know, I have seen his videos, right? So I believe that there's like 50 plus combos or whatever. Those are combos which, if you play the deck naturally, you know what those lines are. So the fact that he's showing it is great, because you see there are lines where you don't even need to have Alpha and Spike, or you only have Zayton only, and you reveal certain cards. It's literally just, yeah, it's so that it's great that he showed it. But those are lines where you will learn it while you're playing the deck. And yes, you might say it might be weird, but it is when the situation does come up, it does come up. Even the FTK, yes, I'm aware of the FTK with Durendo, because when you have Super Quan on field and you Magnus and you have the Durendo, you can reshuffle your hand, but obviously the opponent can't do anything because you're under the effect of Magnus. So you will do that Durendo effect, and then literally nothing happens. So I'm glad he's showcasing it, but to be honest though, I wouldn't always look at that, because the problem is, now you see the problem with that spreadsheet, as much as it's good, I've learned most of my combos by playing the deck just naturally. Obviously the first few combos in the beginning are the basics, which I think everyone should learn the basics, because even with my Mermail Marensis guide that I made, I didn't showcase every single combo out there, because for me the important thing is, when you are playing a deck or when you're learning a deck, it's important to know the basic interactions and the basic combos, because no matter what happens, if you see this 1 or 2 card combination, that always happens. Because he actually missed some combos, but I'm not going to go into that detail, but he actually did miss some combos, because obviously it's like what Time Tree's saying, even if you look at any combo guide you look at out there, they obviously are trying every possible combo, but there's actually way more, because it depends on A, how good you open, and B, it might be a combination of a 1 card and a 2 card combo, for example. So, because for example, I don't think he showed, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure if you saw the lines with White Layer and a Super Corn discard. I don't know if you showed it, but for me, you notice there are some lines where you can't really pick up from a spreadsheet. It's rather just how you see you play the game, and how you can say, okay, I can actually interact this way and interact. And obviously, of course, the big thing about spreadsheets also, it doesn't take into account hand traps. He did show some lines where you play anti-nib and whatever, which is fine, but most of the time you're gonna get hand trapped 1 or 2 times. So it's how do you play around Veiler? You never showed the combo of playing around Veiler, because obviously he doesn't play the trap. But the thing is, I think you should showcase that, where you actually, if you're playing around Veiler Imperm, show the combo where you play around being targeted, your cards being untargetable, because that, in a practical scenario, that is what's happening. But I don't think he showcased that, because he didn't showcase the fact, okay, you have the trap available. You need to show those combos, because that is also an option for players if they want to learn the interaction. Of course, people have their opinions on the trap, but you see, that's an example combo where I've showcased it actually on my streams, where you can see, okay, with a layer 19 and a red layer, with you have targeting protection and also you have full combo, it is He didn't show that, but I think that's still important to show. But then again, the spreadsheet's very good, so shout outs to him. But of course, you won't be able to showcase every single possible combo, because like you guys are saying, and I agree with it, because you have to really look at what you got available, and also there are certain lines where you literally make up on the spot. Because for example, I don't think he showed any green layer combos, because what if you open green layer and layer 19, or what if you open spike and green layer and another super coin? Because there are like 3 card combos that he didn't show. He only showed the 1 card and 2 card combos. So you see, those are more advanced. So ideally, that's where now you would show, okay, this is a certain scenario that you have. This is what you can do, even with the worst possible hand. So I think that's one of the things I always would make sure. Even if I'm doing a spreadsheet, it's important that people are going to learn the deck for the first time. Yes, there are 50 combos there, the Rendo combo, FTK combo, whatever, but you have to showcase the basic ones that and ones that are going to be coming up more often, because half those combos don't really work if you get hand trapped at certain points, and certain combos do not portray what happens in reality. So like I said, the example of you playing around being targeting with the trap, it's a combo that comes up in Master Duel specifically, or if you're playing it in OCG or TCG, that could be relevant, but he didn't showcase it. So I thought like, okay, yes, it's fine, but that also is a basic combo that you should know. Because yes, even though the combo technically works without hand traps, whatever, but even the lines that I showed you, where you can make a rank 5, either the Ripper or the I think he showed the other Xyz, the other rank 5, that is the Cromani Vimana, that basically does the same thing. It's an anti hand trap basically, but again, it's just putting practicality to those things. And I think that's why sometimes, yes, you can go over the moon with all the combos, but I think for any deck, you gotta learn the basics. Basic combo, this is the interaction, this is the end board, this is how you get there, and then you have to literally just play as you go. Once you got the basics, you will see, okay, against certain decks, if you're going second, this is the kind of play. If you're going first, this is the kind of play, because that's pretty much what I would consider a kind of a guide or spreadsheet of sorts, because a spreadsheet's not there to just dump 50, 100 combos and then expect people to just master the deck. Because the problem is you're going to study that spreadsheet 1 for 1, and then when that thing gets disrupted, then like you're not thinking beyond, okay, now I get disrupted here, what next? So it's always also all about what's also in your hand as well. So there's a lot of factors that you have to play, and I think and to be fair though, he does emphasize it in all his combos that, okay, yes, you could get draws off full loss or whatever, but there are certain combos which he did not showcase, which I feel like is super important, but it relies on revolving the trap. Even OTK combos, I'm surprised he never showed any OTK combos, because you saw how many times I've OTK'd with the trap card, but he never showcased that, because I think he showed a combo where he set the extra layer, the extra layer 19 for the next turn, but he didn't show, okay, you can actually OTK the next turn once you have that extra layer 19 by setting the trap, attacking 3 times, piercing damage the first time if need be, and that's it. But he didn't showcase it. So as much as, yes, it's good that he has a spreadsheet, it's not, I wouldn't say it's perfect per se, but it's good enough for someone who is knowledgeable about the deck. You can look at some of those comments and say, oh, okay, maybe there's a line I didn't know before. But honestly, for me, like with and you guys can attest to it, like there are a lot of combos that you pick up when you're actually playing it regularly, the deck, not just watching it. Because I always told you guys, for anyone that wants to learn a deck in whether it's a combo deck, mid-range deck, whatever, you have to practice it yourself and learn the very basics. And say, okay, what do you do when you have this hand and this hand? Like, this is the main end board. This is the main key points in the combo. These are the key pieces. When there are variations, when there's the worst hand, the best hand, what do you do? So it's literally just you experimenting for yourself. Then you once you experiment yourself, you end up being very comfortable with it. So you can go into boards and you can kind of assess, okay, this is the play I'm going to do here. Because, for example, you see how I play Marinces. I play it very differently to someone who's playing it normally, because I've learned to play it in such a way that, okay, I'm kind of thinking my combo as I'm going, because it's not just saying, oh, okay, do this link one, blue slug, going first or going second. No, the play has to change because it depends on what's going on. But yeah, the combo sheet is fine, but that is literally, that's all I can say about it. It's not 100% complete, but it's good enough. But I wouldn't solely rely on that. You have to actually see in game how the games actually fare out, and that's it. Afternoon card limits. Afternoon. Marinces has literally no going second cards. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, you know, but you know what happens? If you have a spreadsheet, you're only showing going first combos. That's another thing that we also tend to forget. We don't really show, and I'm also guilty of this, because in my, again, the whole point of showing combos is to show you what the interactions are when you have certain cards in your opening hand. Sometimes people just want to see, okay, what do you do in the actual gameplay? As much as just you have the combos and everything, what do you actually do in the actual gameplay going second? That's where you got videos and other things. So for me, I definitely have, you know, more than enough videos to showcase what you can do going second. And I've been always emphasizing it. If you want to watch going second, rather watch actual gameplay than trying to memorize a combo, because going second, and that's why you can't really do going second spreadsheets, because it's matchup dependent. It is literally matchup dependent. So the only way to showcase and explain what it is going second is by reviewing a gameplay and going through the steps of, okay, this is what you were thinking about going into the board. This was the interruptions. This was the game state. This is what they had in their hand, the graveyard. This is what you had in your hand as well. This is what you drew, and all of that stuff. And it's a lot of factors that go in going second. So I can't really say there should be a definite going second guide, because how do you make a going second guide if you don't even know what matchups, because the matchups will change every format. So that's why you notice any combo or guide or whatever will always show you the going first, because that is what you are known for. Generally, like to understand a deck interactions is, what do you do going first? What's the end board? Is there follow-up? Is there like that's how you learn. So yeah, I think that's my input on that. But I think spreadsheets, some people get a bit carried away with it, because you're trying to capture, you know, the essence of, okay, this is what the deck does, not this is what you know, the infinite lines we can do. No, because not all the lines are possible given your certain hand. Because what if you draw double red layer? What if you draw all three of your what if you draw all your normal summons? You know, what if you watch like you have to watch gameplay to see how it actually works, especially for going second. I think for going first, it's kind of dependent, but there are some basic ones which in any deck, like I see you also posted now a almost like an infographic to say, okay, this is what basically the lines you can do, what you reveal off Alphen, what you send off Zayton, you know, that type of thing. That's useful, because in case you want to visualize, okay, these are always your main targets, but sometimes if you open this is your main targets as well. This is what layer 19 can summon from the deck. This is what you can do. So this is what you can pick up. But it's I always say it's better to practice, because you see what I do now. I can tell you now already, as an example, right? For you to see if something is viable in your deck or not, you have to play test it. You have to play it either in the hand test or play in the actual matchup and see if that engine or tech cards work. And then that's how you know, okay, if it's necessary to play in that deck or not. So that's why I told you guys, same thing with Mauritius. I knew Mermail was going to be good in that deck because there's synergy there. And it actually adds to the combo. It's not like, okay, you're doing a side thing and that's it. It's just one combo and that's it. But in same thing with Super Quan. Super Quan, you can play the base Super Quan, but you can play all these other techs and other engines to complement it. Like K9, for example. Did you know I spoke about it in my Discord. There's another deck coming in the future that can also be used. The Radiant Typhoon engine can actually be used also in Super Quan because there's a rank 3 that we have, and that rank 3 engine plays around normal summon too. So, and also you can get potentially MST on top of your disruptions, and you can potentially draw 2 cards. So I've already play tested it already, and I already have gameplay already and footage ready, so I can, when that comes out, I'll say, okay guys, this is what I've been coming up with, and you can see for yourself, okay, this is how the engine or the tech cards work. That's after multiple hours of play testing. It's not like a 1 hour play test and that's it. This is playing against very different matchups, and I can say because, for example, now someone mentioned in the chat about Habakiri getting limited to 2 on the ban list. If Mitsurugi gets banned, we don't really care because we have another option to play as another engine. So we just take out the Mitsu cards and now we can play the Radiant cards. And then vice versa. You know, even that Chaos engine, you see that Chaos engine that we spoke about, I think a while back, the Chaos Ritual stuff coming from Chaos Origins, we can actually play that as well, you know, as part of our text as well as an engine too. Because we actually have a monster that actually acts as a hand trap on turn 0, and it can trigger the Mind Shuffle. It's a level 7 or higher, and then we can actually summon a ritual from the hand or a monster that mentions Light and Darkness. I've literally tested that and it's worked. Like, we actually have some synergy. We can discard the cards for cost. We can use them for discarding material. We can use them obviously for ritual summoning. So that all comes with play testing. It all comes with play testing. So I think it's really important that, yes, while spreadsheets are there, it's rather good to practice it yourself and learn the lines as you go. But of course, you got the basic foundation. So, and of course, obviously, there's other content creators as a point of reference. Like, for example, if I want to learn how Dragon Link works, or if I want to know how DDD works, or Mathmech, or Dark Magician, or whatever, I will go to a specific channel and I'll watch gameplay and I'll see, okay, this is how the basic interactions work. There might be a guide somewhere that will tell you, okay, this is what we do with one card, this is what we do with certain things. So, but you've seen the gameplay. The main thing is you're seeing the gameplay. Then if you're stuck, okay, you have the cards as a reference, you can see what cards they are, but it's not as simple as just taking a deck list and putting it. And you notice in that spreadsheet, he didn't put a deck list there because, and he did it on purpose, because what happens if he puts a deck list? There'll be questions of, oh, why not playing this card? Why not playing this engine? Why not playing that engine? Because you're trying to isolate, okay, this is the main lines you should know, irrespective of what engines you run or whatever. But like I said, I think he missed 1 or 2, especially with the integration of the trap, because some people do play it with the trap and people say, oh, it's a bad thing to draw. But again, you have to consider it. Even the worst possible hands you have to consider. There's no way you can do a combo or whatever and not think about it, because that actually can happen, and that's it. So although the trap, yes, it's bad to draw, but it's necessary in certain matchups. It actually helps you. So that's why it's important that you showcase all the combos that you know. Okay, look, if you have the trap, do this. If you don't want to play the trap, do this, but you're all going to be prone to X, Y, Z. So what do you do under draw? What do you do under that? Again, it's all depending on how deck it is and how complex it is. But yeah, if 50 combos is whatever, nothing wrong with it. But I know for sure I didn't watch every single combo out there. I was looking for specific ones where, like, you know, the odd ones, because the odd ones is the one that usually people do not showcase. Like, I'll give you an example. Those that were playing Marincis, right, and are still playing Marincis, have you seen any video that talks about Zelantis OTK lines? No. Yet, if you look at all Marincis deck lists, you see one Zelantis in there, but no one has probably even showcased what actually the OTK line is. It's on my first guide that I did, right? I posted a very short segment in my very first guide that I made for Marincis on what the Zelantis OTK is. That information is very useful for someone who plays the card and they want to know, okay, what the actual interactions is. And on top of that, you are seeing the gameplay as well. And you're probably, okay, how consistent is it? It's pretty much consistent if you know what you're doing. And I've showcased it many times. Like, okay, once we have this, it's GG. Once we have this, it's GG. Because it's really a matter of, if you're showcasing stuff, if people are going to be asking questions, hey, actually, I'm playing this card, but do I actually know how consistent it actually is to OTK? Because some people don't even know that you can actually OTK quite easily. It's a 1-2 card combo in engine. No other cards are really needed. It's just the Lantis in the extra deck, but your entire Marincis engine can be used as part of the OTK. But of course, if you're having other things, it makes it easier. Because if you have enough, same thing with remember the Snake Eye, not Snake Eye, but the Promethean Princess Zelantis OTK line, that depended on having the same situation, 2 fires and so on. Same thing with Marincis. If you have that combination and the board state is there, you can OTK pretty easily. But I've looked at so many Marincis videos. They looked at all the deck lists. They show one Zelantis, but they don't, and they say, oh, the card's broken, but they don't actually show, like, okay, this is why it's broken, like in terms of a combo that is consistent. And I think that I'm probably the only one that's probably like posted something on that. And I probably need to do an updated one because there's now Aqua Angel in the mix that also makes it easier. But you see, stuff like that, that's something that I would work towards to say, okay, look, if you're playing this deck, you need to know this, because a lot of times Marincis players don't even know that Zelantis is probably an OTK line, and also with Core Triangle and Grave as far up, and also that there's just a lot of things like that where if you know how the deck interacts, that is probably the main important thing, because that will, there are so many games where I've won just because I just understood basic interactions. I've even learned new lines while dueling in like the heat of a grind game or whatever. I'll give you an example. Earlier today I was playing some OCG, right? I was playing against the new what is it? The new clown crew or whatever. The clown crew, right? I think that that deck is quite scary, but I already have figured out what the techs are against it. The same thing with Radiant Typhoon. The same thing with Dark Lord. Dark Lord is getting their support now. It came out Burst Protocol. We might be getting it soon in Master Duel, right? That deck is scary, but you have to experience how it is now by play testing, so you can kind of know, okay, when that meta comes, you're ready to adjust on how it is. Because who knows? If certain cards get banned, what do you do next? Yes, Super Quan unlikely to get banned. That's fine. But your other techs and engines might be. So you obviously need to always adapt. That's what I was doing with Marincis. I was adapting it until obviously now I've reached the ceiling. Until they release further support, there's nothing else I can do to make the deck more better, to make it playable going first and second. And I think I've accomplished that with the Mermail Marincis build. And I think the same thing now with the Super Quan deck. I think the K9 part of it is going to stay. But now whether it's going to play with Mitsu or with other things, it just depends on the format, or if cards get limited or not. But I think in terms of like the ability to play first, the ability to play second, that's what you have to think about. So it's really just That's how it is. So that's my advice. If you're gonna pick up a deck, rather learn rather learn the combo yourself, but obviously from a baseline. 50 combos is not a baseline. I think that's way too much, because if you're like, if think about it, guys, if you said learn 50 combos today, there's no way you're gonna remember all 50 combos. You have to actually play it and say, okay, hey, these are the basic ones that if I know 10 combos very well, and I know the variations, because if you notice, the actual combos are just variations. It's not like it's Zayton and this. It's just, okay, Alphen reveals blue, this and that. Alphen reveals this and this. It's just a variation, but the thing is the same. So all you need to know is just a variation. What do you do when the variation changes? That's it. And then obviously look at what's on your board and what else you have, and then you go from there. But if you get Nibiru'd, what do you do? All those things. So, yeah, it's really that's just my advice on that. Do you have a deck list for RDA? Unfortunately, not. I do not. And I'm not gonna lie. I know I had an RDA deck list on my channel, like I think when I early posted, but obviously that deck is way outdated now. There's obviously more support for the deck, so I think your best advice for RDA, I think there's a content creator called Zedlock. You can definitely check him out. He's like I know he's the RDA guy, so you can definitely check him out if you want deck lists and stuff, different variants. So yeah, definitely you can check them out for a deck list. But I'm not the best person for RDA in terms of an updated deck list, because even they don't even have all the support cards anyway. So even with the structure deck and everything that came, they're still getting more support. So yeah, just check out Zedlock. You'll definitely be more informed there on RDA specifically. But yeah. Even BES isn't here. What do you mean BES isn't here? BES is there. They announced it that time in October, I think. They got the cards, not a real deck for the current format, yeah. But the thing is, is the same. Okay, so RDA is the same thing as Blue Eyes, right? Where in terms of turn one, the power ceiling is crazy. Like then they can make the most unbreakable board ever, but they lose to the most obvious hand traps. That's the problem. So you have all these support cards, but Blue Eyes, RDA, they lose to the obvious things. You need to basically there's no way they can be immune to those hand traps. So if you stop them at certain choke points, it can mess them up. Especially Draw and Lockbird is big for RDA because they search a lot of cards. And then yes, Maxi Fu or whatever, but it's mainly Draw for RDA that really makes them like, okay, hey, you're not up there, you're there. You know, you're there, but you're not really up there with the other decks because you lose to the most obvious cards like Droll and all that, a well-timed Imperm or Ash or whatever. It also depends on what their hand is, but yeah, they're mainly used to draw because they add a lot of cards in their combos. So yeah, because even though a lot of cards have got support, it doesn't mean they're amazing all of a sudden. Yes, they are amazing if you experiment with it, but that's just how it is. So yeah. Marinces loses to a lot of obvious going second. Yeah, look, as far as Marinces, there's 0 going second cards. There's literally 0. You can see by all the card designs, it's not designed to really go second because you're going to get disrupted on your normal summon and then that's it. You need to rely on a lot of extenders, and that's like the biggest weakness with Marinces is that they don't have you might think, oh, but they got Spring Girl, they got Seahorse, they got Sleepy Man, and yes, but they are very conditional. Like you need to have a setup for you to extend. You don't have like natural extension, and yeah, it's in fact you have to go from link 1 to link 2 to link 3 to link 4. Like it's so old school Yu-Gi-Oh, and yeah, we need to kind of like skip that up. So yeah, I mean, sure, you can play Impulse in the deck, but that's not. You still lose to your normal summon. So if you're even super quantum, as much as it's not meta relevant, it is definitely competitive enough than Marinces, because at least it doesn't lose to a normal summon. Because I can do full combo without normal summon, and if your deck can do full combo without normal summon, it means it's actually viable for the modern game, technically. And Marinces, unfortunately, is not, because it relies on the first summon and that's it. Then you have to have your setup going, and then whereas Super Quant just plays with one card and that's it. So K9 doesn't lose to normal summon unless you go second. Yeah, at least for them. Example, like Izuna becomes bad going first, but if you activate a hand trap, then it becomes broken, because it's basically giving you 4 level 5s on the go, and then you can obviously generate those 4 level 5s into anything you want. So that's when it's online. But yeah, so for K9 it's slightly different, because it's more if they react, then that's it. Yeah, if they can get an engine extended, that'll help a lot. Exactly. Give us the same level of support as Mermail cards, but for Marinces, then we'll be happy. But you think they're gonna do that? I don't think so. I think we've said for so long, like, are they really gonna give us any support for water? I don't think so. I don't think. Yes, the Mermail shark cards were good, but I think Mermail's in a good spot. But that's all I can say about that. So yeah. Arc Rebellion exceeds Dragon going first. Yes. It's risky. I don't care. It's Master Duel, and sometimes I'll play risky depending on the situation. I mean, to be fair, the Arc Rebellion is usually the access code for Exceeds monsters, so especially make it with Lupus, it's like basically a towers. I've said making a new archetype would be cool for water. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, I see some archetypes have water monsters in there, but they are mixed. I can't mix the other stuff, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the only sad part, but okay. I would like to have, how many gems, Kareem? That's a lot of gems. I mean, that you can do literally anything. You can buy bundles, packs galore. But yeah, that would be way too much, I think. You have infinite. You basically don't have to play events for life, essentially. So, did you get that dark bundle of 3k gems? Is it worth it? Which bundle now? Dark Magician. No, I didn't. Wait, 3,000. Oh, this one, the first anniversary. No, I didn't get it, and I'm honestly not gonna get it because no. I only got the K9 bundle, and look, honestly, I know Dark Magician's iconic, but honestly, it's only for the cosmetics. That's really it, and it's a first anniversary, so it's kind of old news. So everyone got an alt art Dark Magician already in their account, so I don't know why you pushing to get an alt art, which you already have another alt art already. So it's kind of like, oh, okay. You can order them besides the 130 master packs. I mean, like, we need dust. Well, yeah. Well, if you manage your resources, then you can do it. Okay. Yeah. So that was me just talking about stuff. But yeah, I hope all that stuff we talked about helped. Someone said about a ban list. Yeah, I did briefly mention it. Honestly, where is this ban list? I think it's very small. It's nothing major. I think the major one is Habakiri's at 2. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it's just this. So Habakiri to 2. Am I surprised? No, because in the future, this card will just get more broken with all the support coming, and I think eventually this card might get banned. So yeah, I think it's slowly but surely it will get banned. So but look, even if this card's at 1, it's not going to make a difference, because there's many ways to search this card. I mean, we've seen now with the Chaos engine coming soon, that thing literally searches Habakiri. So it's like, okay, who cares? Prayers searches Habakiri, pre-prep searches Habakiri. Small World can search Abakiri. Like, there's a lot of cards that can search Abakiri. So even if this card's at 1, it's still going to be good enough. And I even showcase it to you guys. Playing this card at 1, it doesn't feel like it's a bad. You still see this card more often, even though it's at 1. So I don't know why. You see, a card that's semi-limited literally does nothing, because it's either it should be at 1, or it should be at 3, it should be at 1, or it should be banned. Being it at 2 doesn't do anything. Honestly, it doesn't do anything, because especially if now there's many ways to search that card. Like, look at that K9 Joko. Joko's at 2. No one really cares because it's not that impactful, because you can search it, and if it was at 1, you would feel it, but it's at 2, so it's better than being at 3, because 2 feels like, okay, it's basically at 3. So because Holly Sue, but the thing is, it's not just Holly Sue though. There's also Xiao Long as well. Xiao Long was semi-limited to 2, and Holly Sue is new, so they're not gonna hit Holly Sue as long as hitting Xiao Long and also hitting Raisin. That's kind of broken, I guess. And Joko can reveal Joko. That it doesn't say another level 5 except itself, because if it said if it said that, it wouldn't be that crazy. But the fact that it can also reveal itself another Joko, it's broken. Same thing with Holly Sue. It can just reveal Holly Sue, summon Holly Sue. Crazy. But then White Layer has to send a non-light super quant. So that's crazy, because now I can't even send, if I have double White Layer, I can't send the other one. So that's kind of broken, I guess, because those cards don't have restrictions like that. And then Part of Desires, why was this card at 1? I'm trying to understand. Was it because of stun, maybe? Because I know Sword Soul was running this card a lot back in the day. And yeah, I don't know why this card is now at 3 now. I have no idea, but okay. Snake Eye popular, like, are they going back in time or what? What is Konami doing? And I believe this is the last ban list before the Duelist Cup in March. Snake Eyes is going to be pretty much full power, even though Snake Eye Ash is at 1. You have 3 popular, you have 3 Oak, you got Millennium Engine, you got Fiendsmith Engine. So as for Snake Eye Fiendsmith, pretty good. I mean, I don't know why they are on the wagon of bringing back Snake Eye popular now all of a sudden, because they say like Snake Eyes has lost Appaloosa. They got other tech options. They got way more other options now. They can play Snake Eye Yummy. They can do so many variations, and I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't get the point of these ban lists, because they're trying to promote something, but they forget why their cards were hit in the first place. Because yeah, just giving them access to more things now. I don't know. But hey, those that like Snake Eyes, good for them. But yeah, but I don't know. This is just turning on a lot of things, because Diabellstone now becomes more broken than ever, because now Snake Eyes is back. So Snake Eye as Amina Fiendsmith, Millennium, what other engine you can run, all the good stuff in Snake Eye. That's pretty much what's happening now, and I don't know why they're doing this, but okay. So they're unbanned Oak, they're unbanned Popular, and they gonna have Snake Eye Ash at 1. Who cares? You can literally add it back with Snake Eye Oak, so it basically has infinite copies. So I don't know. I don't know why they're doing this, but okay. The only biggest hit here is just Habakiri to 2, but honestly, this is not even a hit, because 3 and 2 is literally no difference. Literally, it just means, okay, 1 less Mitsurugi, but you could probably put another consistency card, another hand trap, another board breaker. And remember, I'm playing it at 1 to 2 anyway, so honestly, it doesn't really affect me. But if you're playing pure Mitsurugi, it will affect you, because now you have 1 less starter, basically, because Mitsurugi Habakiri is a starter, so it is there. But yeah, all the pots are taking hits, except for Part of Desires is getting unhit. because part of prosperity at 1, part of P at 1. Only part of avarice is not that is unlimited, and now part of desires. Because I don't know. People are obsessed with drawing cards and omni negates. That's pretty much what people like. Drawing cards and omni negates. So that's the ban list. What else? Grand Maju. You think it was because of that? Stun? You think it was because of stun decks? Okay. I guess, maybe. MTS, what are you saying? Check out Diamonds, Cyber's Contract Witch. That is for Sky Striker, definitely. You think so? Sky Striker have a lot of draw power. They don't really need that. To be fair, they don't really need that. Cyber's Contract Witch. What is that? Is that something in the? Let me see something. Cyber's Witch Contract. What? Isn't that the one that Cyber's Wizard? What's a Playmaker card? Cyber's Witch. Monster special summon to a zone. This card points to. You can banish a spell from your graveyard. Add a Cyber's Ritual monster and assign it ritual. Oh, okay. Where you can search Abakiri with us? During main phase, if the spell activates the sun, you can target level 4 lower Cybers. Oh, okay. Oh, it's an overframe card. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm on the wrong place. Okay, let me. So it's a new card. Okay, let me open up. Let me open up Yu-Gi-Oh Meta quickly. Hope you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can see the screen, right? Wait, what? Astrograph Sorcerer? Retrain? Are you kidding me? Wow, okay. Another overframe. Alright, okay, let's look at that also. Oh, this one. Cyber's Contact Witch. Okay. Revealed this morning. Oh, okay. Alright. And then what about this Barbecue alt art? The chibi art. Interesting. Alright. Pendulums. Okay, let's look at the Cyber's Contract Witch first. Let's look at it first. Let's look at this one. Oh, Jesus. Wow, she is crazy. What an overframe. Compared to the other art that we looked at, I think this is more cooler. Link to Dark Cybers. Okay. 2 monsters of the same type. That's pretty easy. What is the car advertising? I don't even know, bro. It's just ads on the site. I have no idea. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is link summoned or a monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to. That's really easy though. That is really easy. So on link summon or just summoning to a zone this card points to, you can send 1 spell card from your hand or face-off field to the grave. Any spell. Any spell. And what do? Add 1 ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Oh my goodness. Okay. So guess what? Mitsurugi basically got more extension now, pretty much. But the thing is, it's 2 monsters of the same type. So long as it's reptiles, so long as it's machines. So technically K9, no, K9 cannot search this because there's a lot of different types. So same type. I guess, yeah. Malice. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Same type. Malice can search Habakiri. Yeah, then zombies can also search Habakiri technically because Zombie World turns everything into zombies, so that's also a way to do that. I'm trying to think what decks have the same type. And then what else? I mean, yeah, Mitsurugi 2 reptiles is pretty easy. But damn, okay. That's a pretty broken effect though. Any spell though, just call it any spell, search Habakiri, or any ritual monster that is. Kind of insane there. Okay. You can target one ritual, fusion, exceeds, or synchro this card points to. Summon a monster with the same type, but with a different card type. Oh, okay, that's kind of bad though, isn't it? Because if you target a ritual, you have to target fusion, synchro, exceeds. If you target fusion, you must summon ritual, synchro, exceeds. So it can't be the same. It can't be the same card type. It must be a different card type, because it can be the same monster type, but it must be. So if you have, let's say, a ritual reptile, it must be a reptile, but the other type, which is kind of very, very situational. I can't really think of decks that can benefit from this, because yeah, it's this usually is good in decks that plays a lot of mechanics like fusion, synchro, exceeds, and obviously if you're not locked into anything, this is pretty good. Now, a card I can think that works with this, because I think Dragon Link can use this, because two monsters of the same type, two dragons, this is pretty easy. You can search their ritual dragon, but I don't think that's going to be a viable combo though. I don't think so. Where is this? Boro? Yeah, Boro Riot Dragon. I don't think people are going to be running this in Dragon Link in general. I mean, yes, you do have the heavy interlock that can ritual summon or fusion summon, but you're obviously opting for the fusion summon for the Fatal Flare, not the Riot Dragon. So that could be a situation for Dragon Link, because it is locking them into dark monsters. So you could summon this, and you can target a ritual dragon and summon a fusion dragon, like the Fatal Flare. You can bring it back. That's an option. So I don't know, or maybe not for the second effect, just the first effect, I guess, because it doesn't have to be on link summon. It can be if a monster summoned to that zone that it points to, it will trigger the effect anyway. So it's like yeah, kind of I mean, technically Fiendsmith could run this also, because two monsters of the same type, two fiend monsters. So Fiendsmith again can bridge basically into Mitsurugi naturally, naturally. So it doesn't matter about the attribute, as long as the type is the same. Yeah, there's a lot of potential here with this, but the overframe is pretty cool. That I can say it. So it's a very interesting card. I mean, I think over and above Mitsurugi, because I think Mitsurugi is going to get banned at some point, so I feel like we shouldn't be talking about Mitsurugi with every card. Yes, we have to, but I don't think it's going to be that relevant once these cards are like out. Yes, right now it's going to be released in a week's time, but I think by the time we get it, Mitsurugi might be gone out the picture completely. So yeah, it's going to be way too broken. Mitsurugi is going to be like the most scary thing out there. So yeah, interesting. Astrograph Sorcerer, the Star Magician. Ooh, okay. Full art framework. Nice. You didn't give us the OCG treatment? Probably. But even Habakiri at 1, it's still good. Why? Because even in the TCG, I'm playing Mitsu, and I still see Habakiri more often, even though it's at 1. Because again, many ways to search it. So it being at 1 doesn't really make a difference, especially with Habakiri. Doesn't make a difference with other cards, yeah, but for Habakiri, no. Okay, this Pendulum Dark Spellcaster, same stats as the original. You're going to use the Pendulum effect of this card once per turn. During your main phase, you can destroy this card. Then if you do, place one Pendulum monster with whose Pendulum scale is 1. Any Pendulum. Hold up. Any Pendulum monster. As long as the Pendulum scale is 1. Do you know how crazy that is, though? What the... Okay. Let's see. Pendulum scale 1. Wow, do you know how broken that is? Look at that. Look at that. These are all the monsters with the pendulum scale of 1. That's a lot of archetypes though. Monkey board is pendulum is scale 1. That's crazy. I'm just saying. And this used to be broken back in the day, so I mean, yeah, there's a lot of potential with that. I mean, literally any pendulum monster with scale 1. Even Zark, which is ridiculous, right? Because it has a floodgate effect that says fusion, synchro, and Xyz monsters cannot activate their effects. So, whoa, okay, this is pretty broken though. Whoa, 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 okay. But let's see, is there a downside though? Let's see. Just type on unreleased and we get a better look of what at the cards you're looking at. Where unreleased? Unreleased, because I'm looking at the effect of pendulum scale of 1. So I just filtered by all pendulum scale 1 effects. I mean, obviously, why are we only focusing on cards not released? What about cards that are already released in the game? Because it's only this one and this one. But I'm saying I'm just searching for all the cards in general, like right now. What's available right now in the game? Obviously, the OG one is this one. You see, this one just puts Star Glazer Magician from the hand or deck. So okay, the pendulum effect's already better, like infinitely better. So okay, but it cannot activate its pendulum effects this turn. Okay, that turn you can't activate it, but it doesn't really matter because look at the effect of Zark. Zark says it's a continuous effect, so it doesn't. You're not even activating the effect. It's just a continuous effect. So that's okay. That's totally fine. So it's actually quite broken. You can literally you don't have to even play pendulums. You can just destroy this card and put 3 of and put Zark in your. But obviously it's in a hand or deck, not extra deck. So obviously Zark is in the extra deck, so you can't really take it from there. But I mean, it's still pretty good. It's decent, right? Not bad. And like I said, there are a lot of good pendulum cards, right? If you go main deck, because obviously main deck is where pendulums are. Yeah, there are 66 targets. So you can see there the Power Patron with the Elf Notes, Lunalight Wolf, Super Heavy Samurai, what's this, Melodious, this is Doom Z, this is Supreme King Gate, DDDs, not so much, Archmage. Okay, but obviously remember you can't use its pendulum effects that turn, but that's still okay. We'll see what they do with that. Okay, if a face-up monster card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can summon this card from your hand. That's same as the first one. Then you can special summon one of those destroyed monsters from your graveyard or face-up extra deck. Okay, so it's slightly different from the original effect where you would search the monster that you destroyed. So this is not just special summoning. And then during the main phase quick effect, you can tribute this card. Then you can fusion summon one Dragon Fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling its materials from your field and or face up extra deck into the deck. Okay, so it's just instead of the manual tributing Xyz, Synchro, Pendulum, and all that, you just fusion naturally. Okay, not bad. Not bad. But it's only from your field or face up extra deck into the deck. So it's not from the hand graveyard. So that's a very important thing. I mean, it's okay. But the odds is nice, but honestly pendulums aren't really doing anything right now. But again, this could change things. We don't know because there's a lot of scale 1 options. Yeah, but I don't know because pendulum is not doing anything right now, so it's just not it's just way too convoluted and complicated for most people. And I don't know. They seem like they want to push pendulum, but they need to simplify it. I think they need to like either revamp it or, but obviously they can't do that because it is what it is. So yeah, it's not the best card I've read, but the overframe is nice. I think all the overframe cards, they all kind of reminiscent of course, the protagonist. So there's still more, I think. So we'll see. Not bad. What else is there that we missed? Yeah, this the artwork of Abao, the chibi artwork, pretty decent. I mean, it's completely different from this one. I mean, this is completely different from that. More innocent than this one, but okay, nice. And then what other artworks did we miss? Maybe. Okay, Chaos Ritual we saw. Okay, there are more chibi arts. Did I look at these? No, I didn't look at these. If they ever have Odd Eyes, oh boy, Odd Eyes overframes may get modernized at some point. Maybe. Visa Samisara. Very different from this one, but okay. I think those were the only two new ones recently. Okay, so these are old ones. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Ib the Will Chalice. I won't lie, the artworks are very different, eh? Like compared to this and this. So yeah. Exorcister got a chibi art. That's nice. Magnifica. Okay, cool. Here they're looking very bold and brave. Here they're like looking very scared. I don't know why, but okay. And then Mech Knight Crusader Avramax, which honestly I don't see this card at all, eh? But actually, this is the answer to Lunalight technically, if you can make it with the Masquerena. Yeah. And then Dark Ruler No More. Ooh, okay. I like the OG one better, but all right, that's fine. Guys, name the most toxic card you've ever seen on Master Duel. Ooh. I think Spell Canceller is quite broken. Because everyone uses, let's be honest, every deck except for Mermail uses spell cards. Because Mermail doesn't use any spell cards. So if anything, they don't care about Spell Canceller because they can break your field without spells. That's how good their in-engine is. So yeah, scary stuff. What other cards are broken? Yeah, it's just Spell Canceller. I think that's... Godi technically doesn't need spells, but you do play engines that require spells. I mean, to be fair, yes, it doesn't need spells, but you kind of run like, you know, the White Aura package and those things, which they have spells. But yeah, you can technically run without spells, but it'll be a lot more weaker to things. Just saying. Because this adds consistency, kind of. Efficient bids, yeah, it's so here's the thing. Efficient bids is okay, but other than that, don't really run spells, so I guess that's fine. But yeah, like I'm saying, every deck mainly runs spells, so it's just like, yeah, I don't know. But Spell Canceller is kind of broken. That's all I can say. Just it's basically Imperial Order, but not banned. So you know when a card is banned, but there's another card that does the same thing, but it's legal, then you know it's a problem. Because what is Imperial Order to Spell Canceller? Same thing. The most broken card I saw on Master Duel was True King of All Calamities. Oh yeah, that was a card and a half, eh? And I think you see with this one, I'm gonna play around the Ash Blossom because I feel like these guys have stuff. So if I do get hand trap, yeah, I still have plays. Yeah, this is correct. So now you see, even if I do get hand trapped by Ripper, I still have an extension. So let's see what happens. Yeah. I don't even have K9 plays, Super Quan plays, so I'm just playing with K9 at the moment. Yeah, so this is fine. Yeah, so you see, so the reason why we did that instead of summoning Noroi, because we're playing around the hand trap. So if you have Joko, or I'll just summon the 2. It's better. And because of that, I'm gonna add Izuno. And we have our X-Force release, so we're pretty good. So even if we get drolled here, we pretty much have plays here. Yeah, you see, we shouldn't be too greedy with combo. You should just be always conservative, and this is me being conservative here. And so now I'm gonna add the trap, not trap, but the continuous spell, and then yeah. So we can bridge into the K9, but unfortunately we don't have a corresponding card to bridge. We can go into the rank 5 Xyz, but we can't bridge into Super Quan combos because we don't have a layer 19 or a Fairy Zayton or a white layer. We need those 3. Do I want to add a card? Nah, I won't add a card. It's fine. I already have Izuno. Alright, let's see what the hand was. You see? We played around Imperm, you see? Can you see that? Look at that. We played around Imperm. So if we had summoned the Roy first, would have been Imperm, and then we weren't able to extend with Joko. So it was correct to summon Joko with Noroi. So we played around Imperm. Okay. So they're playing Shining Sock. We have Droplet for Gandora G, so we're pretty good with that. We are good with that. I think the best card here would be probably Valon here. Yeah, we're fine. We're literally fine. It's just Imperm. Literally fine. Manipulation gives K9 a runner for its money due to playing out of spells. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think we're good, guys. Yeah, I think we're fine. So he has Gandora, Dark Magical Circle, Shining Sock, and Dark Burning Magic. Dark Burning Magic. You'll probably Imperm Valon or Ripper. We'll pick at the hand. We'll probably destroy the Shining Sock, and then you can't summon anyway, so it's like GG. Imperm, that's fine. That's cool. That's fine. Yeah, when the Sock activates to search a card, we are going to pop it because Gandora cannot summon if it's not there. Oh, but this card is also good though. Nah, it's fine. Let them. They can search whatever. It's cool, bro. Magical what? Combination. Shouldn't this be in the graveyard though? Oh no, it's on the field. Okay, so it's on the field. On field effect. Shining Sock. See, can't be sure about monster effects, so force release can destroy it. Unless he goes Gandora first, and then I'll just droplet it. It's fine. Let's see what he does. He should have Gandora first because Ripper was negated. He should have done that first. You should have summoned Gandora first. Like, bro, you should have summoned Gandora first before you activate Shining Sock because you already have Gandora in your hand. You already negated Ripper. You didn't know I have Droplet. No. Yes, I know I have Droplet, but I'm saying for them. I'm saying for them. They should have just played it a bit smarter. But so you see, me respecting Imperm and them not respecting the board. That's what happened here. They're not respecting that. I was respecting Imperm. They were not respecting the board. I mean, that's fine, forcing out the drop or whatever, but still, could have done something there. Literally could have done something. You didn't play, whether I had dropped it or not. He didn't play Optimum because he already had Gandora in the hand. So if you play Shining Sock, play Gandora immediately. Oh, okay. Actual going first hand for a change. I already have Habakiri, so I don't know. Does it even make sense to use prayers? Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. Doesn't. Yeah, you could have. Obviously, yes, you could have. I had to drop it anyway, but yeah, you see, at the Ash, so it's fine. Yeah, so now I can use prayers now to tribute the Habakiri, and then add Murakumo, add Mirror, and then go from there. Yeah, I think that would be the play. In worst case, I got D barrier, so see what happens. Okay, so now we're gonna go like this. Yeah, I'm gonna tribute the monster. We're gonna add Mitsu. We're gonna add. Can technically summon from the deck though, right? No, I can't. No. We have to add Mirror here. Because we're only playing 2 targets and we can't really summon from the deck because there's no targets in the deck anymore. So we have to go Mirror here. Yeah, you're right. You're right, MTS. You're right. It is good to have prayers with Habakiri in hand already, so you... I mean, we don't get 2 bodies, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. Yeah. I think we'll just go for Purification. We still have our normal summon and Alpha, so... Worst case, we have D-Barrier, so it's fine. Whatever happens on the board. And I can make that a level 3 actually. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Reveal these 3. Oh, Blue Clear is good. Very, very good. And there we go, Scoop. There we go. So I don't think he had any other plays. I don't think so. Okay, so we're back now at Diamond 3 where we were before. Because remember I ranked down, so let's see what they were on. Huh? What? Bro, what is all of this? Like all the engines in one, bro. Look at this. He's playing Diabell Star. He's playing as Amina. So look at this. He's playing Diabell Star. He's playing as Amina. He's playing Kashira. He's playing Fiendsmith. He's playing K9. And Dark Magician. Because obviously Diabell Star bridges to Dark Magician. So he's playing like how many engines? He's playing Dark Magician, Azamina, Fiendsmith, Kashira, K9. That's like 5 engines. That's crazy though. What kind of deck is this, guys? I mean, and why would you scoop though? I mean, I feel like if anything, you should be playing going first and second, right? Technically, I mean, look at your hand here, or look at your deck. I mean, you literally have all the toolboxes here to play, or you just don't want to see the combo because I'm probably going to go into a Magnus, which shuts down most of your deck. But you can play Fiendsmith still. But he's playing a very small Fiendsmith package. I mean, Fancy Ball is here, but okay. Yeah, he's just spamming the field, bro. That's literally it. Now you see that those type of decks are always dangerous. That is always dangerous. I can say that with confidence. It's always dangerous. But yeah, I think 5 engines if you can. I mean, you technically can play 5 engines, but it becomes very fragile when you don't open the right combination of it. So it's like, because you only had Ash there, but he's playing other hand traps, so. Oh, it's someone's ranked down matchup. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's give him a good time. Because watch him get a full Omni Negate board, and yeah. Okay, now we're talking now. This is better. But still, it's technically going first hand, but it's fine. It's literally fine. We have Duel or Maxi. What's more efficient here? Set 2 and pass. Okay, drawing Zayton. Okay, that's cool. All right. And am I surprised that he bricked on his rank down game? Am I surprised? No, I'm not. I'm really not surprised. Now, there's 2 options. I can play it safe, which I will do, of course, because it's main phase 1, so we're doing this. I could have set the other trap to OTK, but I don't know what he's on, so rather play it safe. He's probably on hand traps because what else is there? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Is Maxi check? Let's check Maxi, Ash. Let's check because we have 2 normals and an extender. Let's see. Okay, so Ash check. That's good. That's good. So you would have actually had an answer for my Maxi, which is fine. All right, let's see. 2 Draco Tail traps, which will do absolutely nothing. He must pray he has Malulu, but the thing is he has 2 cards left, and if he has Femina, he can't really draw anything, so that's kind of bad. Maxi? No. All right, let's summon Zayton. So it's definitely not called by the grave because there's no monster in my graveyard. It's something. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a canine. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Raiden the Phantoms? Question because I'm curious. What's the question? Draco Tail Sting. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so it is Draco Tail, but he just drew his traps, which do nothing, so. Only the Sting, yes, banishing this, but I can play around that. I don't really care about that. That's fine. We just obviously now have to search now the field spell with the black layer, which is perfectly fine. We're gonna summon... Yeah, summon this. Oh, we can search the field spell right here, right now, actually. We can search it right here, actually. We can search it right here and right now. Yeah, we can search it right now. Why not? Why not? Like, you see, and the thing is, again, you're having Sting, but there's no Draco Tail stuff to shuffle back, so you get no draw, so... It's... doesn't really make sense. There's no... Does Monarchs work with Mitsurugi? I mean, yes, they should. I mean, because they're tribute, right? So anything with tributing, there should be a synergy. There should be. There should be. Okay. Blue spell. That's what. Yeah, that's why you see. I'm respecting Bell. That's why I put red on chain link too, because I don't need Alpha anyway because I'm fine. Summon everything in defense. I'm gonna make the blue layer. Gonna make the blue layer. Make the blue layer. Exactly. And I'm pretty sure that was a Draco Tail Horn, and he was like, hey, why can't I activate? Because trap card says cannot target, bro. I told you guys, like, you see, it's all this mind games. I know how these decks work, bro. So if I tell you the traps are not useful, then it's not useful, but they are. So you see there. Yeah, unless it's a dispute. But I know how my deck works. I know how their deck works. So because I was gonna literally make blue layer, destroy that thing, and then clear the field. So yeah. So you see, like I said, it's better to learn while watching the gameplay. Then you can see, oh, why not activate? Because the trap says cannot target my cards during main phase 1. So I'm pretty sure this was a Draco Tail Horn. I'm pretty sure. Because it wasn't a flame, because I used the spell card. So it was definitely Horn, but he couldn't use it. So look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's playing a 40 card deck, right? And look how consistent his deck is. He's playing 3 Lucius, 3 Malulu, 3 Femina, right? 3 Kitu, 3 Rahu, right? That's like max consistency, right? Maybe you can say Cartesia is also a starter. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 17 starters pretty much. And he didn't open it, he didn't draw anything. He didn't draw anything. So you see, it doesn't matter how consistent you build your deck, you can still brick. So I don't know. You guys tell me, but I don't think that makes sense, because you say, oh, I'm supposed to build the most consistent deck out there, but doesn't work that way. So you see, there we go. There's a prime example. If you can build the most consistent deck out there, and you still brick. So I just lost to double mind control. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Mind control is such an old school Yu-Gi-Oh card, and damn, bro, double mind control, almost like losing to true change of heart. That's also really crazy. But yeah, am I the GOAT for using a cubic deck? Cubic is based. I ran cubics in the X0 when there was no extra deck event. I was running cubics. It was like the best OTK enabler ever. Your monster's unaffected, and you just burn and burn. It was. I think cubic needs more support. I think so. You're pretty salty right now. I can imagine, bro. I'll be pissed. Like, you know, mind control. You can't even do anything about it. It's like, damn. Unless you're unaffected, of course. But are you still playing the Dragon Maid deck, or are you playing Cyber Dragons now? I think you're in Master 1 now, right? Yeah. Okay, not the best hand in the world, but it's going second at least. Perilia, let's go. Probably has Ash. No. Oh, he's got Joko and Lupus in hand already. Okay, that's fine. I get a nice draw one. That's fine. Oh, of course I get the trap. Oh, of course. Okay, so yeah, everything's gonna be turned on, so I have to be very careful now. I'm getting slash draw. That's crazy. Why did he add Noroi? Why add Noroi though? Ripper. So the nice thing about playing mirror matches and the same cards, you can literally negate X-Force release. Literally, because I don't need it for going second. I don't need it. Unless I'm OTKing, but you can see this is where I would actually now use crossout to negate X-Force release. And I can even call by stuff, but probably not, but okay. Rather not. Yeah, it doesn't beat getting slash drawn by, but slash draw is such a, it's like a high risk, high reward card because, yo, if you pull that off, it's like, damn, bro. It's crazy. Full lost cards are useful, but best remains Maxi. Yeah, of course, Maxi is still better than any Mo Charmy out there. D-Barrier, seriously? Seriously, D-Barrier is not going to be helping me right now. Because D-Barrier is only good if you're going first. It's not good if you're going second. It's only good if you're going first, because if they already have a board set up, it doesn't matter. They've already got their thing set up already. Because now I'm calling Xyz next turn, and I want to Xyz as well, so it's like... My control's not a quick play spell though. No, it's not normal. Is it normal? My control? So this is probably is this pure K9 or Vanquish or K9? I think it's probably Vanquish or K9. Yeah, back then Yu-Gi-Oh was Kaiju. Okay, that's one way to K9 Crystal, I'm playing Masquerade. Nah, they're not playing this card. Crystal and K9, no, they're not playing that. They're not playing this. They're not playing this. And they can play pretty well under Perelia, so they would have done that by now, but they're not. I doubt they're playing Masquerade. In K9 Crystal, no way. No way. I expected in pure K9 and VS K9, but not K9 Crystal. Not K9 Crystal. Kaijus. You see, that's the thing. Despite having Perelia, my two draws were two traps. So I technically still don't have a play. And next turn he's gonna OTK me. Literally gonna OTK me. Like literally OTK me because he's got Noroi in his hand, which he will summon another body next turn, and it's like yeah, we kind of I think we have to call Xyz next turn. So to avoid that, this is the play we have to do. Yes, I know what this Nash Knight does, so I know, because I played a shark, so the monster does die in the next phase if you don't use it. Okay. No, should I call Xyz or should I call Noroi? I think I should call Noroi. Yeah, there's nothing to start combo. There's nothing. Unfortunately not. Because we didn't draw any combo in it. We just drew going first cards. So now you can't look at my hand. Yeah, so it's Vanquish or K9. It's Vanquish or K9. Yeah, so you see, that I'm saying it's either pure K9 or Vanquish or K9, and I think it was correct to assume Vanquish or K9. Stake your soul. They probably drew that now, or they had it and they want to activate it. Ollie Sue. I mean, they have two level 5s. I might just call Xyz now, just to not give them any options. They can't rank up into something now, so we don't have Lupus anyway to rank up anyway. So main deck OTK. Let's go. Negated. Let you negate it, bro. You're just trying to. So you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to bait out making Izuna live. So if I activate a hand trap, Izuna's going to be live, then he can OTK easier. So let's try not. I'm not trying to activate anything from the hand. Joku will probably still be OTK regardless. But I can cross out Joku in the grave because Joku's in the grave. So let's see. Izuna's in the hand, so I don't want to play into activating my black layer for no reason. Let me just call by the Joku in grave. Unless he has cross out, he's just the best player of all time. But I just want to see what he does. That's all. Because obviously I use it also as a learning experience to say, okay, cool. This is how they're trying to interact, but you see now they don't have OTK now, unless they go Caesar Valius. Is that OTK for? No, that's not OTK. That's 7,200. Even if he shuffles back Holly Suit to the hand, Caesar Valius is only 3,000. This is 4.4. And why now rock out the Vanquisher? Why? It's happened before, MTS. It's happened before where literally the opponent will literally bring you back into the matchup. You draw that one card that brings you back into it. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna turn on anything because if you turn on Izuna, you lose the game. So just see what happens. No, this is not lethal. 7.4. You need to have another special summon, then you wins the game. Yeah, there's not enough. There's not enough. So we survived the turn, but if we don't draw anything, then we scoop. I think that's only fair. But at least you see, we tried. We tried despite not having any real play. But yeah. And of course, we know how K9s interact. Don't activate anything. Be smart and yeah. The boss and the archetype. I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I think this happens when you play a lot of duels against the same type of decks, and you playing the same cards. So, Little Knight, okay, all right. Can we get something good here? Okay, that's a play. This is a play, actually. This is actually a play. This is actually a play. Now, the question is, he has Izuna, right? So I have to be mindful of that. He has Holly Sue, right? No, he doesn't. He has Attis, GG. Obviously, he's gonna use Little Knight for this, and then yeah. So now you see, I can't do the play I wanted to do. So now I have to do this other line, which I don't like, which is now playing Black Layer early. But I don't have a Super Quan in the grave, so I can't even do that play as well. So the only option now is to search a White Layer, but that's going to play into the Canine stuff, and I can't avoid it. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, there's no other play. I just have to just do that because my blue layer is not there. Because the only play, even red layer, you might think is a play, but I mean, it's just not gonna be enough though. Because I can only attack into Noroi because Rocco the Vanquish is on the field. So yeah, I think. Princess. You see, it's very tough because now we didn't draw anything else, so it would have been like, you know, if you had Mitsurugi, Ritual, we could have obviously played Mitsurugi first, bad out stuff, and then we go from there. But now, you see, the worst play now is playing into the board is now White Layer, but I mean, Red Layer is the safe play, make a Typhon pass, but he's got game next turn anyway, so he's got, because remember, the Force Release is still there, so you can just pop the Typhon anyway. And yeah, we've used our normal summon already. And again, if I'd used the effect of Mini Marlin, I would have played into the Izuna again. So either way, it's a GG, I guess. Yeah, it's a GG, I guess, because I'm activating from the hand anyway. Izuna's in hand, so it's gonna be live. We'll send Lupus, he'll do something, and yeah. It's a GG, so we'll just... Oh, that doesn't even need to even use Izuna. He's got Lupus already engraved with Noroi. That's fine. We'll see what happens. You see, if I had a layer 19, I would have been fine because I know that Little Knight wouldn't be able to target me, but that also didn't have that option. Going to Jax, and he's still got Force Release. He's still got Force Release. You know, I could draw into something else. You know what? Let's send the green layer. We could get something else. He pops this. We're gonna get something. Yeah, I think let's go for the draw here. Let's get something, maybe a talent or something that I can literally steal his monsters. Then we literally right back in it. If we get like a talent or something, that would be great. Why are you detaching Lupus? What? Why do that? Why are you detaching Lupus? I have no idea. That's like, why don't you keep Lupus in there? I don't know. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? Chaotic elements. Don't have a canine card though. Yeah. Now you see, if I had red layer, I obviously could have used chaotic elements to search for Joku, but I don't have that play anymore. So yeah, it's a GG. It's a GG, man. Yeah, it's a GG. I don't have any play there. I needed to draw something. I didn't draw anything, so unfortunately, that's a GG. But you see, I did play the best that I could, so. But it's fine. We just needed the right combination of cards because yeah, the Little Knight was, if Little Knight was not there, we would have been fine. Like literally would have been fine. Literally would have been fine, but it is what it is, guys. It's all about how you draw. That's literally it. Yeah, VSK9. Triple DD Crow. Not gonna lie, it is quite relevant in the format. I do get it because it deals with Bitsurugi specifically. And also Yummy as well, and yeah, just even Lupus. But then it turns on your canine stuff, so I don't know, that's really the smart thing, but against non-canine decks, it's pretty good. And he's playing Durandal. Yeah, so you see, when you go second, and you have hand traps, and you don't have a play afterwards, and it's very difficult to win the matchup because you're not drawing anything that you're going to be useful, and then it's like, well, what do you do? So that's what happened. Another case of if you had plays, you could have done something, but it was really too late at that point. So really, game? Is this what we're doing now? The classic going first hand. Oh no, going second hand, going first. Like, what am I supposed to do with this hand? And not even Harpikiri. If you gave me Harpikiri, I would have been fine. But you gave me Murakumo. That's just not. And it's a one-off. This is a one-off in the deck. Also a one-off. Crazy, eh? I said the shuffle is so weird, bro. I don't understand. Let's see. What is it against? Fusion Summon? Alright, let's. Full loss. Probably gonna get ashed because the game just loves giving people ash in their hands. So. Oh no. Now, Draco Tail doesn't run polymerization, so that's very odd. Dragoon. Dragoon. Oh, Ghost Spell. You see, I'm drawing hand traps now. Oh, okay. Okay. Blue Eyes. Randomly having hard-drawn Black Dragon and Dark Magician. With Blue Eyes also. Like triple brick, hello? Jeez. Majesty? Bro, what are the odds of that, dude? Nah, that's crazy though. And he can obviously negate this because he's got Dragoon. Bro, literally hard drew Dragoon, like, and polymerization as well. And Imperm. Dude, what kind of hand do you have, mate? Oh my gosh. All you had was Imperm, but you pretty much had no plays. Well, he's playing into Nib now. That's good for us. He's playing into Nib. But imagine, you hard open Red Eyes Black Dragon, Dark Magician, Polymerization, Blue Eyes, and Imperm. And I think he also had Wishes. That's crazy. Let me check something. Blue Eyes Monsters. No, so he has to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just let him do it. Yeah, he hard open Wishes. That's crazy though. This guy just hard drew everything. Oh my goodness. But yeah, he's gonna lose to Nib, so doesn't really matter. Oh, he thinks it's a game or something. Ooh. K, what? Okay, battle phase is smart. Okay, that's fine, but not lethal. Not lethal though. Oh no, this guy's playing. He played into. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's not good. We drew our one play now. Oh, yeah, okay, so okay, yeah. Just one more. See, I could have ghost spelled that, but the thing is, he did have a play to go into Spirit Eyes and carry on. But no, I don't want to take that chance though. Now you see, now we have Italy. He has a card in hand. He's obviously going to negate that. And sure. Yeah, I don't know why we're even holding for draw phase. This guy's the luckiest player ever, bro. Literally. He hard drew Dragoon. You didn't even need to use Anaconda there. Just hard drew Dragoon. All the pieces he needed to make Dragoon. Like 3 cards right there. And now he's not negating for some reason. Huh? He's not negating. He didn't set oh, okay. He didn't set Majesty because he needs a card in hand. Makes sense, right? So he dude, this guy cannot be so. This guy's the luckiest player ever, bro. Literally, like I'm not even kidding. He's just so lucky, bro. Well, like what kind of draws are those, dude? I don't understand that. I've never seen someone hard draw the whole pieces to make Dragoon. Poly, Dark Magician, and Red Eyes Black. That's impossible. Like insane. And you also have a play with wishes. Damn, bro. Talk about luck. And look at my hand, like so bad. And I did have a play, but Dragoon messed things up. It's crazy, eh? Talk about god tier hands. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Now my only play is probably to make a Typhon, but I still lose anyway. I still lose anyway. Oh yeah, he didn't summon twice. He only summoned Dragoon. Bro. Never mind. This guy is the luckiest player ever, bro. Hard drawing Dragoon. Love to see it. Imagine hard drawing all 3 pieces. Polymerization, Dark Magician, and Red Eyes, bro. You literally hard made Dragoon. And worse, in a 60 card deck even. That's crazy. So he drew the bricks, but he had polymerization. Dude, that is insane though. This guy literally had, okay, wishes is fine. Okay, cool. We had draw for that. But of course, Dragoon negated. But he hard drew Poly, hard drew Dark Magician, and Red Eyes in a 60 card deck. He's playing, dude, I don't understand. That's insane though. Literally one-offs in a 60 card deck. And also he had Imperm. Randomly had Imperm somewhere. That's nuts though. I mean, it's very rare that your one-offs are not. If he didn't draw polymerization, he would have had a bad hand. But we literally had the hand traps. We had Nibiru, we had Ghost Spell. We were ready to disrupt him, but Dragoon says no. That's unfortunate, guys. That really is. Oh, come on, game. Are you second game in a row now? Going first, going second hand. Dude, are you this game doesn't make sense, bro. Like, look at this again. Second game in a row. Yeah, this is crazy, man. I don't even know what to even say. Look at that. Like, how do you explain this to someone? You can't really explain this. It doesn't make sense. Second game in a row going first, get it going second hand. Not even one single play. Branded Fusion, I'm probably gonna lose, but we'll see. He's probably branded Draco Tail, so he will just have more plays. Probably has Ash, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah, this is not ideal, because how do you see? Can you see what I'm saying? It's so inconsistent. You went on a 4-win streak, and now you're on a losing streak all of a sudden. I don't understand how that makes sense. Sanctifier, okay, we can't target, so it is branded Draco Tail. But yet in the other matchups, we didn't have bad draws. We were actually fine, but then now all of a sudden we're getting bad draws just after we rank up. So now we're going to be in a rank down situation again, and then we de-rank again. Then it's like I went all the way up just to go back down again so quickly. Oh boy. Bro, everyone's just hard. This guy hard open King of the Swamp. Oh my goodness, dude. Like, what is his luck now? Look at that. Oh my goodness, bro. Now he's just gonna win now. He's just gonna win on the spot. Mad Lads are hard opening Dragoon plays. Like, what even is that, dude? That is just crazy. Back to back, eh? Back to back. Did he use Femina already? He used Femina already, so what is he adding? Yeah, it's game. Literally game. Because the game decides not to give me any plays into the board. Even if he summoned Dragoon, I had Droplet ready. Can you see? It's not like I didn't have outs. I have outs. Can Lucius be used to summon Dark Motion? No. It must be a dark... let's look at this quickly. It must be a level 6 or higher dark spellcaster. I'm not going to use more in this because I'm losing anyway. Level 6 or higher dark spellcaster. And this is a earth spellcaster. Femina is a water spellcaster, so you can't use it for Dark Magician of Destruction. Because if it said any level 6 or higher spellcaster, it would have been broken. You're going Dark Magician branded? That's good. Dude. This guy is, again, it's just luck, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's either oh. I literally had the out for Dragoon if you made a turn 0. I literally had it right there. Literally right there. Droplet is right in front of me. Like, you see it there. It's literally there. I could have discarded a card just to negate Dragoon for that turn. That's unacceptable. Because in both games, I had the outs, but then the game decides to give me no play. That's not good. Look at that. Look at that. How do you go from a 3-win streak to a 3 losing streak? Like, make that make sense. How is that even possible? And it's not like it's... Okay, this one was, again, the example of not drawing the correct cards at the right time. So I drew the cards late, and then obviously they already had Little Knight on those things, so that's fine. But again, draws were not coming up when I needed it. And then in these 2 games, just having almost the identical hand, having hand traps but no plays. So it's just like, it's so inconsistent. And those matchups were, I could play into those matchups, but now it seems like I can't. I don't even know. And I'm probably in a D-rank situation. Probably. I'm sure. And now when I go second, I get it going first hand. Yeah, look at that. You see? What did I say? I literally said D-rank situation. Literally in a D rank situation. Just as I ranked up now, I'm in a D rank situation again. In like literally 5 minutes. You can't make this up, guys. You really can't make this up. Really can't make this up. Oh wow, look at this hand now. All of a sudden, now it's a playable hand now all of a sudden. All of a sudden. All of a sudden, now I have a playable hand. Crazy, right? And now when it's like it just this game, bro. Yeah, this game is just interesting. That's all I can say. It's just interesting, bro. Yeah, clearly. Summon it now. Otherwise, I'm gonna deal with it. Summon it now. Yeah. Question is, what will he make though? You know what? I'm making a choice here. I don't really care for Lupus right now. Because I can literally make Magnus without it. Yeah. I don't actually need Lupus in the I can literally just still make the 2 rank. I still get 4 bodies on field with or without Lupus, so and I still have my full combo, so it doesn't really matter to call by it. If I cross out, I would have crossed out it. If I cross out, I would have crossed out Izuna. If I call by, you call by that. So, but yeah, that was a choice. And I was saying, luckily I can afford that because my deck can make the full combo without K9 cards at all. So it's just a choice there. Dude, I don't even know. Now all of a sudden, now the hand is great. All of a sudden, BSK9. Triple Borger though, is that what people are doing? Oh, bit weird. Isn't that a brick though? If you draw multiple of this, but yeah, he knew it was over. And every Vanquish Soul Canine player knows if you don't have your Izuna and your stuff going, and I make Magnus, it's literally over. Your entire deck searches. You can't even make plays because yeah, you can't do anything. So. And obviously for them, it's bad because Lupus is gone, so no quick effect stuff and all of that. Oh, now, like, look at this. Now I get this hand going second, but this actually I can play this going first. Oh, okay. It's not so good because Feather Duster does nothing against this deck. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bait out everything else. And then we Feather Duster, and then we go. Set 3. Oh, this deck, Odeon is just always there. If I have evenly match, you go battle phase, wipe everything in combo from there. But if you don't have evenly match, you have to kind of bet everything else so that Feather Duster doesn't resolve. So I think we're gonna go Mitsurugi first, and then we'll go from there. They could also have the one that negates spell and traps, so you could have that as well. There it is, the Verdict of Anubis. Just what I was talking about. So you see, we have to... Ooh, yeah. We need to go bait Mewtwo first. If we get evenly, bro. Now draw Lockbird. Goodness, bro. That could have literally prevented him from adding more stuff. Okay, I need to do this now. The main phase is where you can activate the Swamp Deity, so I have to do everything in the draw phase, standby phase, and yeah. Because he'll probably negate this. And notice, he might not even have space, but he maybe hard drew the Swamp Deity already. Now you see, you don't want to really wait for the main phase because obviously you can activate this at any point. So, yeah, Swamp Deity. Okay, so that's there. That's good. That's public knowledge. That's good. Anomorphia. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I think I have to use Feather Duster last because clearly won't be able to use our effects. Bro. What? We can Kaiju Direct Storm. That's good. That's fine. 2000 life though, opponent. Are you good? Are you good? Bro, are you good? Are you really? You going for? Okay. All right. So now obviously the Habakiri and Murukuma cannot activate because you're under Rex Storm. But obviously I'm gonna Kaiju it just to put pressure on him. Obviously. So you see I'm putting pressure on him. Uh-oh. I want to board wipe the field. But this cannot be destroyed by card effects, right? Apophis monsters cannot be destroyed, but the Dynamorpheus can. But let's see what happens. Let's summon from the hand first. He has the Verdict of Anubis. Negate. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I definitely don't want to bait into Duster right now. I think we just go for the normal play. He has to use the Swamp Deity. So Temple of the Kings cannot be the God, bro. What? Gosh, bro. This game. Are you kidding me, bro? Like he just hard drew all these cards. He hard drew Dynamorphia and Solemn Judgment. Nah, dude. This is crazy though. This guy didn't have to even do barely any searches. He just had everything. And of course, the out that I have, he's got an out for it already. 3 outs, mind you. The Verdict of Anubis, the Solemn Judgment, and also the Swamp Deity. Oh my goodness, bro. I feel like this game is rigged, bro. Nah, bro. I'm not even going to even activate it because that is crazy. Yes, we had plays, but the fact that this guy had everything. Oh my goodness, dude. That is sad. Really sad, eh? And what can you do about that? Simulator time? I think so, because clearly the game is so weird, bro. I don't understand. It's so weird, bro. Like, I mean, I get it, but the fact that in that deck specifically, they just drew the exact cards they need to deal with my stuff, that is tough, man. And I remember draw came way too late. If I had draw earlier, would have shut down. Why is this in my hand, though? Sure. You see, why is it in my hand, though? You see... Why is this in my hand? Could you just share some clown clans? Because the deck looks really confusing. Maybe next time I'll see if I can find some interactions on the clown clan. I think it'll be called Clown Crew when it comes out in the TCG, but yeah, Clown Crew sounds more. What did he send? Albaz. Dracotail Horn. Okay, so you know about that now. Flame. Alright. He's going to add back with Urgulo. So you wait for the in main phase. Yeah. And then we just probably go for like a what's the name now? Valon. He probably has Maxi or Ash. I'm pretty sure he has. So we're gonna go defense. I'm pretty sure he has Ash. Yeah. Of course he has. Of course he has. Lantern. Oh, but the problem is now it's going to be an attack position. So obviously gonna flame the gate, and then just probably gonna flame the gate. Yep. I mean, it'll be very weird if he doesn't, but yeah. But that's why we have Ghost Bell. He's playing Izuna as well. Oh my goodness, okay. Alright. He's playing Izuna as well. Alright. Trying to think, what is he gonna go into? Book of Moon? I think it's fine. Let's add this. So you can pin down the horn actually. Yeah, I think let's do this. Let's do it this way. You still got Femina in hand, but now he has to now fuse his field. Oh, I don't really want to do that though. Yeah, this is part of the combo. I don't really want to do that. Is it part of the... Do I need to do this? Because Lupus will come anyhow. Okay. I think let's do this now. No. So I'm pinning down Draco Tail Horn. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Lupus can come out. Cool. Things are still fine. Now force out the Lupus. Yeah, force it out. You use Horn. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. Bulumel popped the... Yeah, this is fine. Lantern is still the play. You still got Femina though. You still got Femina, which is going to be a bit annoying. But let's see what he goes into. Nash Knight. Oh, Nash Knight. Okay, Nash Knight. Roll. What? Okay. I want to see what he does with the Nash Knight. Just want to see what he does with the Nash Knight. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna steal any of them. You can steal the Lupus, that's fine. I mean, steal any of them, doesn't really matter. He's just... Bro. I don't really have a... I can't really add anymore. But I kind of want to negate Femina. Kind of. But I need to go into this, though. Jax is also there. But he can just Femina that. That's the problem. Okay, wait. Hold on. I think this might be a play. I want to wait for Femina to activate. Wait for Femina to activate, then I can... What other cards does he have? Dragon Spellcaster, right? Let me see. Hold up. Let's see. I don't know what other card he has in his hand, though. I don't know. I don't know. I think should I go for Dragon or should I go for Spellcaster? I think I should go for Dragon. You can still fuse into something. I don't know what. Oh, Albaz. It's Albaz. Okay, so it's Albaz. So you needed a Dracotail monster, so you got that. It's fine. That's this. Finish that. What are we banishing? This one's to Reborn, right? Yeah, let's banish both the Thalions, and that's gone. Just gonna add. Let's probably summon the Femina. This goes back to the extra deck. Yeah. Of course. You see, we needed this to be on the field. That's our problem. I was thinking about destroying this, but I don't think this is there, but it's fine. Let's see. We're still in it. We're still in it. I need to not activate this because I want to chain Glumel. If he top decks for Rahu or something, that'll be crazy. That would be insane. We need another play. Unfortunately, Zayton will just be sucked up by the Nash Knight. So that's also there. Ooh, he's probably gonna go Little Knight. He's probably gonna go Little Knight. He's probably gonna go Little Knight. which is fine because then we're gonna. But then if he clears that, then it's fine. Huh? Umbro Horror. Oh, he's playing the what? Oh my goodness, bro. What? So you had Perilia. Okay. So he's playing the Masquerade package, I guess. The full package, that is. Nah, this is... We need something else, eh? This is not what we want to see. Oh no, Verte? You have Albaz in the deck though, right? Or yeah, you have Albaz in the deck, so how are you doing Brand Diffusion? If you're only playing one Albaz. Yeah, you're only playing one Albaz, you don't have a second one. We need to top deck something good here. Because now Masquerade is gonna be the only problem. Unless we go Typhon Pass. Green layer. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna go Typhon Pass. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Typhon Pass. And then we're actually gonna keep Zayton because I feel like this is very risky now. No. I don't want to summon because he'll just negate and do some stuff, so I think this is a safer play. Typhon. Can't activate. So it's just doing nothing. I don't want to draw a card because this is actually like the follow-up that we're going to have, so I think there's no Arthalion engraved, so that's fine. I think I should clear the Gulimel. Or actually, should I not clear the Gulimel? I think I should. Or I should maybe not risk it and cover the Verte, because he doesn't have Albaz is in the graveyard though, so I don't think this is going to do anything. But Gulimel can also do something if he draws a Draco Tail card, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. So yeah, let's risk it. Let's risk it. Oh, it gets banished even. Oh, actually, that was even the correct play. Okay. I thought it was normal. Okay, so he's literally in the top deck mode. We literally can win this. He has no Draco Tails in hand. His Arthalions are gone. Gulimel's gone. He doesn't have... If he plays Dragoon, Max C. Little Knight. You know. Little Knight. Oh, bro. You can't attack directly. You can't attack directly. I'm still in it. You can't attack directly. Bro, we need a play. We need a play. Oh my goodness. We need something good here. Oh, not Fualos. Oh, damn, bro. Not Fualos. Oh, damn, bro. This is very, very tough. Can we reborn something with... Don't even know. The thing is, if I set Fualos, he might have a follow-up play and he can attack directly. So I don't want to take that risk though. But I don't have Typhon anymore. Because if he gets a perfect top deck, it's pretty much GG for me. If he gets a Lucia, so I don't know. I don't know. It's a gamble because this will not give me anything useful. I guess I have to set it. I have to gamble, yo. Because if he gets a normal summon, I pretty much lose. I pretty much lose on the spot. Oh, sure. Hmm. If he has a normal summon, he just wins. Oh, that's a hand trap. That's a hand trap. And it's not Maxi because Maxi's there, so it's probably Ash or something. Bro, we need like Mitsurugi or something, a K9 card. Yes, there we go. Okay, it's not the perfect bait, but it's something. Okay. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? There's a trick. There's a trick. I'm gonna use Zayton first. I'll see what he does, and then we go from there. Yeah, I'm gonna use Zayton first, and then the Italy can play around the little knight. We're gonna send. I don't want dead cards because I want the blue to be in the deck. So ideally, that's the play. Yeah, I think let's send. Yeah, let's just go for the normal play. Let's see what he does. If that's an Ash, no, it's not. Okay, that's a good thing. He will use Black Layer, or should I just? Yeah, let me just shotgun it. Or I can just go multiple monsters. Okay, this is good. Okay, so now I can just like play normally now. Is that Nib? If it's Nib, that'll be very interesting. Yeah, let's just bet out everything. Let's just bet out everything because if I can play around the little knight, I'll be fine. Because this Black Layer, damn, bro. Okay, yeah, no, I think we're still good. I think we're still good, guys. I think we're still good. I think we're still fine. Because either way, I have to do. I'm not training Black Layer. I'm not training Black Layer. I want to see what he does. I want to see what he does. I want to see what he does. Dude. Because if I chained Black Layer, you would have obviously chained Little Knight. Okay, yeah, there we go. This was correct. Because now Black Layer actually gives me the lethal that I want. If he has Nib, he's just the best player of all time. I wonder what that card is. Lupus? It's fine. There's no... I have my own Lupus. So it's fine. Come on. What? Izuna? Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Does he have any targets though? That's the question. Does he have any targets? Because all his national package is in the grave, so I don't know what else he has. Oh boy. Okay. No, it's fine. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We still got the reborn of this. Okay, he does have something. He does. Okay, this is good. He's actually using it now. That's good. That's good. What is he going into? Into Ripper. Okay. Oh wait, I should have made the Xyz to negate that actually. That's fine. It's fine. Ooh. Okay. No, it's fine. We can still do this. We can still do this. If we can even make it, though. Okay, so he's playing Ripper as well. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, GG. Whoa! Bro, what that was intense, though. That was just way too much going on, bro. Like, can you see how crazy the K9 cards make you think, bro? Like, you gotta be... If the K9 cards were not there, I would have had this game a wrap, like literally like a wrap. No, it surrendered. Because remember, I actually still have plays though. Like I was gonna make the Luster X. I was gonna search for the trap. I was gonna go for battle, and then clear the field. Then he basically has nothing. He's in top deck mode, and then I have a negate. So I think my grind game was better than his because he literally had no Athalions, he had no Gulamel, he has his Albaz in the thing, Little Knight. Like his resources were going up thin, 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 and mine was just like there. Damn, that was a game. That was a game. So you see, we don't really have like bad matchups into Draco. So you see, the only problem was, and I was saying it, this card was supposed to be in the deck. If this card was in the deck, we would be literally fine. Then Horn wouldn't have been an issue, whatever. We just play our K9, Super Quan plays, and they can't do anything. Only Nash Knight would have done something, but that was it. That was a good game. That was a good game. That really was. Let's have a look. What else is he running? And maybe he's surprising us here. Yeah, you see, he's only one Albaz, so the Anaconda there didn't make sense there to run to summon that at that point in the game because his branded fusions were pretty much there because he's only playing one Albaz. So I do see some Draco Tail players running two Albaz just to avoid that, but yeah, I don't know. Crazy, bro. So he's playing. Okay, so he did draw his second Izuna, and then he had the Ripper just there, but yeah, he knew. Like my grind game was better than his. I had more resources than him. So, and I did have to play with the Italy. I never used the Italy. I held on to it. So I guess that was the correct play then, because everything would have gone wrong if I played it early, but not bad. Now I'm saying we can have these type of games, but now when we go into tournaments, for some reason we're having bad hands and all of that, but we can literally give them a good matchup. Like the grind game is there, but you see, it's a matter of resources. Even despite having all the K9 cards and everything, I burned through all those resources. So yeah, playing around it, being smart, not trying to be, you know, playing into stuff. The discipline, eh? It's all about discipline. Oh wow, look at that. Now we have all our perfect hand traps for going second all of a sudden. This game is so inconsistent, bro. Literally. Very, very inconsistent. And watch, I'll get no plays next turn. 0. Look at that. You see, end of main. You see? Look at that. End of main phase. He probably bricked and I have hand traps only. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna get another hand trap. Look at that. Board breaker. No play. No play. Perelia is not a play. I don't have a play. All I have is thrust, but the thing is, thrust sets a D barrier, but the thing is, I want to have Furo Lost live. So they're kind of desperate also. You see, they have no play. If they're shotgunning Perelia, they're desperate. I don't have any play here. I don't have any play. If I had a play, I would have gone for it, but I don't have a play. As you can see, I don't have a play. So weird, though. This game is interesting. What? Bro, this guy's gonna have full combo now? Wow. This guy's gonna have crazy combo now. As Amina. Of course, he probably just drew this Diabell Star now. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he drew it now. Now you see, what's good for this deck? Do I Droll or should I Maxi Fua? Bro, he already hard drew the flippin' Howler Azamina, bro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like I have to go for the draws, and then whatever he adds, and then we just go for the draw. Nah, bro. He hard drew the thing that he's supposed to search. That's interesting. So we get 2 draws. Let's see what he does. He probably will still win the game. Okay, Risoligo, that's a good sign. So whatever he adds, we're gonna draw. We're probably gonna draw. It depends on what we get. D-Barrier. Bro, I literally just said D-Barrier was going to do nothing. And look at that. Now we get D-Barrier. Prayers. Sinful Spoils. Ah. You see, this is where I have to ask myself if I should draw them. I think I should. I think I have to draw here. I have Mitsuki Prayer, so worst case I can play the game. It's too much of a risk. Oh my goodness, bro. He hard opened this. Are you kidding me? Bro, hard opened the field spell. Hard open Halo Azamina. Dude, what? Oh my goodness. He's probably gonna lethal now, I'm sure. I mean, I have Ghost Spell, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough though. Full loss. He can still go for game though. Snake Eye Ash can still send cards. Snake Eye Oak can still send cards. He can probably have lethal here. I'll probably have to Ghost Spell the Snake Eyes Diablo Star reborning from the Spell and Trap Zone. But this is not good. And the field spell's boosting as well. Okay, not anymore. Damn, bro. Yeah, this is I have to bell this. I can't even bell that. Oh my goodness, I can't even bell that. Look at that. Look at that. I can't even have a play, bro. Dude, this guy hard drew the field spell. Oh my goodness. Look at that. All that hand traps for literally nothing, bro. So you see what I'm saying? When you think, oh, I'm supposed to use these hand traps against them, they already have the things that they're supposed to be searching. He hard opened Halo Azamina already. How's that possible? Dude, that's messed up, bro. This is not even Diamond 1. This is Diamond 3. Imagine. He had all the hand traps. He still hard opened the field spell. He already had Halo Azamina already, so he pretty much had full setup already. Because this summons from the deck. This is like, it just, dude, you can't make that up, bro. Literally, the field spell. Hard open the field spell. He didn't have a play. He drew Diablo Star, and I had a play all of a sudden. That's messed up, bro. I don't know. You think it and Snake Eye Poplar is going to be at 3, and they'll be doing that kind of things, just playing through stuff because they're hard open everything. That's just ridiculous now. Okay. You see, this is better because at least you got a playable hand and you got disruption on the opponent's turn, at least. And it's VS K9. So let's see if they're respecting K9 or not. Holly Sue. Oh, no, wait. Prey can't steal. I have Ghost Spell to probably more into that, and then I can destroy it. And then you'll decide what he wants to do from there afterwards. I think, because obviously there's not a quick effect, so we're gonna wait and see what he does. We're gonna use Moonlit Chill on this. We'll destroy Jokel, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Let's shotgun everything right now. Because Harley Suko. You get 1 less draw. So instead of draw 3, you get draw 2. Bro, look, his hand is... He's desperate now. He's literally desperate. Okay. No, I'm not going to send a card. It's fine. Yeah, I need to do this now. Probably Valon here. As for the Vanquish Soul start, I couldn't care less about it because Holly Sue can't do anything right now, but he can still summon though. Make plays, but what do I summon though? Valon or I think I'm gonna go Valon. Gonna play into the columns because Vanquish Soul love columns. He's got something. What is that? Yeah. What is that? Just gonna flip this face down because I don't want to go into Ripper plays and all that stuff. So you can go into Vanquish Soul plays. That's fine. I don't care about Vanquish Soul per se. You can do start whatever, but it's fine. As long as Holly Sue's not resolving, I'm fine with that. Because K9 will give him way too much, so I'd rather just stop the Joko stuff. Yeah, both of them are play, but the worst case scenario is I can deal with the Vanquish Souls, whatever, but K9 will give him too much advantage, so rather not. What? Noroi? Noroi, huh? Well, Maxi gave him probably Noroi, so. Yeah, so Maxi, so this is because of Maxi now, not because of Joko. This is because of Maxi giving him the K9 stuff, so that's I didn't really have a choice there in that match, so it's fine. Really didn't have a choice there. Because they would have made Ripper and then they would stop hand traps. So no, either way. And Maxi is giving them all this advantage clearly because they drew what, 2 cards? So that's why they're having plays now. Even though I shut down at the K9 stuff, they probably opened the Noroi already. Probably same thing. Yep. The draws are giving the Maxi's draws are giving him advantage, so that's always going to be a play there. No matter what I did. Because remember, we only had 1 card in hand. And then what we do with 1 card in hand, probably nothing. And remember, my hand was also going to be less as well, so it's the same. Like I said, he had 1 card in hand before the Maxi, so of course with the other 2 draws he would have gotten more combo, and that's what happened here. Exactly what happened here. So it's, if anything, Maxi is the one that's giving him all this advantage here. Yeah, I mean he got Maxi, so that also is fine too. And obviously he's getting the exact cards he's looking for. So it's fine. Because either do nothing, then he gets full Vanquish Soul and K9 combo, or do something. So it's fine. Either way. It's fine. Look at that. He hard drew. He had Raisin there, bro. This guy had the perfect hand because of Maxi. Literally because of Maxi. I might have been kidding. You see, if I make Typhon your flip face down or pop, it's literally like. You see what Maxi does? It gave him all the stuff I was trying to avoid. That's what happened there. Nonetheless, whatever I negated, the fact that he had the Maxi drawing the 2 cards made a difference there. Literally made a difference. Because he has Raisin in hand already. So it's like he had plays regardless, either way. Yeah, because if I go Typhon, you flip face down. If I go X-Force release, you'll pop anyway. So it's a GG anyway. So it's fine. And the same thing, if I had Maxi drawing all the cards I need as part of my turn 1, of course, that's obviously what's going to happen. The same. Versus drawing hand traps only like in that previous game. So it's only because of the Maxi. It wasn't because of anything else. Because he only had 1 card in hand. And that was it. Oh wow. Okay. Only 2 plays here, Perilia and K9. Zuno. Actually, he's turning on Izune. So you see, you can't really play around it. Like, it's very difficult to not do anything. But if that's your only play, then you got to do it and try and disrupt him somehow. Then, like you see now, you see they're playing K9. Can you see he's playing K9? So I've already turned on Perilia. So the best thing is just to, let's see, is he gonna summon another level 5 again? Because this is the exact same play that I did before. The exact same play. Literally the exact same play. Holly Sue again. You see, it's the exact same play. Literally the exact same play. The only difference now is I don't have a Morna to negate Holly Sue. So because of that, I have to shotgun early. Because if he makes a Ripper early, then that's a problem. What? This is a Valius. Dark and Earth, right? Wait, Dark and Earth does what? Yeah, Dark and Earth takes control. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, Dark and Earth, right? Is it Earth? This guy is so weird. Why did he stop that play? So here's the thing. I'll explain after this duel what happened there. And that's why you shouldn't do that. You see what he just did now? That's a very bad mistake. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. No, that was Joku. Joku reveals. So, but if you use that card for something else, then you don't summon Joku. Because it summons Joku and the other card you reveal. Let's see what he would do. Take control? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. No, the thing is, he was a bit greedy because he's like, no, I can make Holisu also. Just summon both. But he chose not to. I don't know. Why not? I mean, he still gets to make the Ripper play because that's what he wanted, the Ripper play. But, I mean, my worst case, Malupa is going to be gone. It's fine. I don't care. It's fine. And what he did there was a very bad mistake. They shouldn't do that. You know, you can still make his Ripper, you can still make the Joku, but that, you see, so why reveal if you're not going to summon the other monster just because you want to make Holisu live? It doesn't make sense. I mean, you're still going to get the extension regardless because I've obviously enabled the plays with Perilia and everything. You can still make it because you can just obviously use my Zuna now to do that. Now, let's see if he's smart. Let's see if he's actually smart. Let's see. Because right now, there's no Lupus in his grave, so if he detaches my Zuna, that's not smart. He must probably detach his Joku. He has to detach Joku because then you won't get the benefit. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I was about to say now you can't make two misplays in one play like that. Because obviously if he detaches my Zuna, it's gonna go to my grave. So I mean he still gets all the combo that he wanted. So I don't know why not summon. You know, under Perilia, it was negated, so. Bro, this guy's making a very, I don't know what is he doing. But okay, I can make a Typhon or whatever, but it's not gonna make a difference because he'll just suck it up anyway. So use the whole Typhon for something else. Because if I Xyz now, he'll just suck it up anyway. Yeah, it's fine. That's all he had. That's it. Hmm. He's got a million effects. I'm pretty aware of it. He's still got X-Force release. He's still got probably another Izuna in the hand. He's probably got so many things. It's fine. Let him do what he wants to do. Let him do what he wants to do. Oh. Okay. Yep. That's what I want you to do. Lowest attack, right? Yep, lowest. Which is this one. Now I'm giving you a choice now. If you destroy one, I reborn the other. So let's see what you do. So none of them are going to trigger anything. But I'm going to summon this guy just to see what he does. Let's see what let's see what he'll do. Lowest attack is 2 of these, right? It's 2 0 attack monsters. So he destroys one possible, but 1 remains on the field. What will he do? Unless he makes Jax, which is double. No. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with this. You should make Jax double disruption. Pop one, destroy another one. You take control of the other monster. Then I have no plays. Because remember, Holisu takes the lowest attack. So either way, you're taking this or this. So what choice do you have? Both of them are gonna have a play. So what you gonna do? You should have made Jax. If he makes Jax, he can destroy both the monsters and he can take control of the green layer. That's how I would do it. But this is also fine too. You should have just literally destroyed both of these with Jax and then take control of this. I literally have 0 play afterwards. 0. Literally 0. So can you see, if I was playing VS Cannon, that's what I would do, because Holisu takes the lowest attack. Obviously, if there's only one monster on the field, it will take into account both. See, the Valius cannot activate anymore. It's fine. That's fine. Actually, you... But you guys see what I'm talking about with the Jax play? You could have dealt with the entire field, but he just chose not to. Because you know how Holly Sue works. You would get rid of the 2 monsters that are 0 and then just take the one that's more. Let's see. He does a follow-up anyway, so I think let's do this. Because that's all the end phase, so you can leave that there. Do I get rid of Lupus or do I get rid of Holly Sue? I think Holly Sue's just doing too much now. I'm saying the optimal play is Jax. You clear the field. Literally clear the field. Because it's two monsters, double disruption Jax. 2 monsters. And X-Force Release is another one. Oh no, yeah, X-Force Release is 1 and then Jax is another one. That's 2, and then Holly Sue takes the last monster. But no. What do I know? I'm just playing Supercon, right? But I know basically how Jax works. I don't know. Let me see. X-Force Release. You can't really make it anymore. That's fine. All right. Because I'll make sure you have no plays whatsoever. No plays whatsoever. But now that, because there are 2 monsters with 0 attack, you have to control the monster with the lowest attack. But if you get rid of both of the low attack monsters, then you deal with the 1600. Then you take control of everything. No Typhon, nothing. I will have literally no plays. I've normal summoned already. Like that. Yeah. But yeah, look, he's probably still going to win. But you see, it's all these small details. Obviously, you're not going to notice it because he's winning already. But that actually does make a difference in a matchup. Which now, if I had more card advantage, that would kind of screw him over. So those small interactions are very useful to know for future matchups. But yeah, at this stage, it's not looking favorable for us, but yeah. And 9 makes Jax. Only now. This point he's just playing K9 cards, that's all. Oh, okay. Another ruling. If there's multiple case of K9, it stacks. So if you activate a monster effect in the hand or grave, it becomes 1800. So do note that. So you see, I'm not even activating Lupus because I'm literally giving him more fuel for no reason. So that it stacks, unfortunately, because it's not like there's a restriction on whatever. But even though you can only activate 1 per turn, the effects are stacking. So normal Perilia. Why waste your normal summon on that? But I guess because he has 4,000 lives, so he has lethal anyway. But this is again learning, so it's fine. Literally fine. Now we're going backwards again. Oh boy. Not looking good, eh? Yep, when you're going backwards, you see? Just like that. You just now you're about to get there. Now you're about to derank. It's just, I don't know. The game be inconsistent like that. I don't know. Okay. Yep. He's got. Jeez, of course. Of course he's got it. Of course he's got it. It's fine. We have droplets, so I'm not worried about flame or anything like that. It's fine. We can deal with whatever we're gonna face. We have call by or for minion next turn, but I mean, look at that. Yeah, the perfect Draco tail hand. Look at that. All of that, bro. Malulu. Oh, dude, this. Don't even know, bro. These guys. Yeah, Malulu is going to be a problem because that thing just non-target negates. And it's like, okay, what can you do? Literally nothing, unless you have call by. But why would you call by that? You rather call by for Mino. Because it's probably going to be used next turn, so yeah. So that's the issue. It's always I mean, even if you do have the targeting protection, Malulu is still a problem. It still is a problem. Draco Tail Horn, okay, whatever. Whatever, that's fine. And Sting. Let's see what we get. Okay. I like that, but the thing is now flame is gonna be bit of a problem. Well, not actually, no, it won't. It won't, because you can summon in defense. Yeah, I think this is fine. We can get. Yeah, I think we can just play around horn once we get. Yeah, we have droplets, so we can send two. We can send. We can literally send another Zayt, and I literally don't care about it. It's fine. Yeah, I think that's actually worth it. So yeah, I think let's do it that way. This draws a thing, so we have to like play around it. If he doesn't negate here, he's gonna regret it. And we do have a minute to negate call by, so that's what I want to hold on to. He's not negating. He's literally not negating. Okay. That's fine by me. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I'm gonna get our nice layer 19, which you can literally just use for droplets, so it's perfectly fine. Draw. Yeah, doesn't matter what you do now. We can literally droplet that, and then we'll probably negate Gulumel. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. You have to now probably horn your own card just to deal with this. But I want to use chaotic elements. Yeah, for the follow-up. Now he has to use horn. If he really wants to do something, he has to use horn. Or even sting. You can use sting as well. That's fine. To clear the to use Gulima, because I will negate it. Okay. Now he's gonna regret that. He's gonna regret it. Okay, Gulimel. Yeah, now we're in business now. So Horn, I don't care about Horn anymore. And Femina, I have Call by the Grave. So if you do that, then my chaotic elements becomes a crazy normal summon, and then I have full combo, and I might even have lethal damage. So yeah, very good so far. Yep. You can sting all you like, it's fine. I have Femina Call by, and you can't do anything about it. Literally can't do anything about it. Thalion is whatever. Okay. And just keep that normal summon live, because in case he wants to do something. Yep. Let's just send cards that he wants to bet out Sting for, then we can. I don't want to send monsters. I'd rather send something like an Alpha Spike, then he can banish that. It's fine, we can play around it. We really don't need it. Yeah, we don't really need it. We don't even need Zayton. Zayton is not even part of the combo. It's only for that purpose of sending the Alpha Spike and summoning a monster from deck. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. We can have obviously our rank 5 engine going and all that. If he wants to use Femina, cool, but yeah, we're pretty much good. Oh, I can force it out, but won't be necessary. Wait, why do I have two? Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah. Okay. Do super coin as much as we can, and then we'll see where we go from there. Because Malulu, for some reason, is in the grave. I don't know why. Why not in the hand? I don't know. Okay. I can force out that horn. Yes, I can. There we go. Yeah, so that we use this to search for the field spell, and we can actually add. Yeah, let's add back, because we're not going to add back white. We're going to add back the layer 19, because we're going to use the field spell for something else, and then we can get another body, so it's fine. Yeah, so Horn, you can't use it. You have to use it on your own card. If you really want to be desperate, use on your own card. But either way, Femina, I'm the call buying, so it's fine. Yeah, since the thing is dead, I think we're gonna just add from the grave, so it's fine. Yeah. Make sure to add that. Alright. I mean, we're still good. We can still make a Magnus, even though we're not necessarily summoning a lot. I think we can literally get away with that. But yeah, it just depends what's... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me see what I can... Mina? Yeah, bro. Oh boy. He's turning on everything now. Yeah, nice one. If he has a bell, that'll be like the best play ever. If he has a ghost bell, that'll be the only way you can stop this is a ghost bell. Okay, no. Yeah, it's fine. Literally fine. Nice. All right. It's just Draco Tail Horn. I think, yeah, we're actually gonna do this. Because now the horn is just gonna like give us the best layer of for main phase 1. So let's just make a Magnus and then we go from there. Deuce Ogre. Whoa. Okay. Ghost Ogre. Okay. Okay. I didn't expect that though. Oh, maybe that's why he was waiting for the field spell to go play, because you can actually stop it with Ghost Ogre. That's actually interesting. Playing Ghost Ogre, okay. All right. Let's see. What do we do? I think first things first. Let's just get rid of Draco Tail Horn so we can actually play our K9 cards. Yeah, I think let's do that. Let's just do that, because I think we might have lethal, even without going to Magnus. If we clear Horn, we're pretty much good. So I'm not worried about anything else, really. And we still have our normal... Well, we don't have our normal, but... I mean, yeah, it would have been nice there, but it's fine. Let's see... Can we shuffle back anything? Yeah, we can shuffle back. We still want to attack, though. Draco Tail Horn, shuffle back Gulamel. Alright. Damn, the Ghost Ogre. Honestly, no one's really playing around Ghost Ogre because it's not a card that you're going to see often, but it's fine. Yeah, let's just do this. Chaotic Elements, I would like to use it, but now I can't really use it. And I use my normal already, so... I think, yeah, you know what? Let's just discard it, it's fine. We'll just try and prioritize a Zeus, I guess. I don't really have a lethal, right? Nah, I don't. See, this could have been a Magnus here, but it isn't. I don't have a play here. Bro, what's going on here? Where's my time just gone like that? Interesting. All my time just went away. Literally in top deck mode. And a Lucius, of course. But Femina is negated. So I hope you didn't forget that. Femina is negated. I hope you didn't forget. Femina's negated, bro. Femina's negated. Literally negated. I hope you didn't forget. Battle phase? Okay. That's fine. We'll just do this. You're gonna attack into this now. Yep. Come, attack. Let's go. Yeah. Alright. So you just got off for next turn, that's fine. And again. Oh, Maxi. Okay, that's fine. But remember, main phase 1, I'm still untargetable. So even with all of that, still, it's not gonna help you that much. Yeah, let's just try and push the game now. Still main for I'm still untargetable, so I can still make my plays. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go for Femina, it's fine. I mean, your 2 traps are literally, or 1 trap is there, but yeah, it's fine. I usually get a draw of Maxi though. But yeah, I'm still untargetable because main phase 1. So you see, if Femina is at 1, it puts a lot of pressure on them. Just saying. Because you see now, when there's less Femina now and you can't even use it, then it's a problem. Regular, okay, they can deal with it. Mysterion. Ah, Izuna. Oh, Izuna. Okay. We back in business. We are back in business. Yep. Activate everything. Activate everything, mate. Activate everything. Yep. Let's see what we can do, yo. Sting, not gonna, like, literally, only that's Urgula's fine. You can deal with this, you can deal with that, that's fine. I still got plays. Yeah, graveyard counts for Izuna. That's one thing about Dracotel. Unfortunately, they have a very bad time dealing with K9 cards, summoning everywhere. I can deal with that. Oh, X-Force release. We're gonna add. What are we gonna add? Yeah, from grave, it's fine. Yeah, machine. Unfortunately, we're not selling machines, so. But let's bet everything else. What else do you have still? What else do you have still? Warrior, Fairy. Actually, no. Let me summon that. Oh, Psychic. Actually, this is what I wanted. Actually, exactly what I wanted. Let's chain here. Yeah, I still have the full play. He's gonna target, bro. It's fine. You can target that. I have 2 ways to target. It's fine. Cool, bro. It's fine. Oh, Vela again. Hello. Couldn't use a previous turn because we couldn't target me. Now, okay. All right, this is what I wanted. All right, you negated me, but I still have what I wanted. All right. Okay, now we can go for. Can we go for Magnus? No, we can't. All right, let's do this quickly. Very quickly. What else does he have? What else does he have? Because I have OTK technically still, even if I don't make. It's a lot of stuff here. Let's just see. I can make Jax destroy and then. Yeah. Does he have Nibiru? I feel like I need to play around it. Oh, actually, no. I'm not. Oh, it's the Mysterion. It's the Mysterion. Who can't even target me anyway. You know, exactly. You can't even target me because Jax has thing underneath, so you can't even target the monster that he wants to banish. And I'm gonna make a werewolf, and I'm gonna go for game. And yeah, again, another Dracotel matchup. Again, So if I get the right situation and I'm in a good and obviously Draco Tail does not know super quants how they interact because you see the users doing whatever. I can actually give them a good game. And even the other duel where that the guy had canine cards, this was also the same thing. So you can see. You see he had that Vela the whole time? Was in his hand because he couldn't use it the previous turn. So only had to destroy the back row for the Magna Formation, then you only can use Vela. But yeah, it was lethal anyway, so unfortunately for them. But look at that. Back-to-back insane games. This was this duel, the 8-turn duel, and again 4 turns. Ooh, super poly. Okay. Playing nice floodgates there. So you're probably wondering why are they playing this card? So this card is nice with Albion because you can summon this card to your opponent's field. And then this has a clause says you cannot summon special summon monsters except dragon monsters. So if you're not playing a dragon deck, yeah. And look at that, he's playing also more floodgate type effects, locking out of extra deck completely. So he's just also finding ways to also just get your opponent. But yeah, random Ghost Ogre there, not gonna lie. No one's expecting a Ghost Ogre. And I mean, it was only good at the time when Blue Eyes was relevant, but it's not every time you see Blue Eyes. So you don't expect this because this card actually can deal with the field spell for Super Quan. So, but I wouldn't really worry about that because you still have other plays, and we did. Okay, so clearly we've gone literally. We've ranked up, and then we almost on a rank down. We survived it, and then we played rank win loss, and went on another losing streak again, and then won it back. So it seems like again, I don't feel like I progressed. So yeah, I think we have to wrap it up because clearly I'm not going to be here for like 7 hours, and I've even moved once, like twice in the rank. I literally rank up after 3 games, and then I've just been up down, up down, up down. That's not ideal. That's not what I want. But I guess the deck list that we're gonna probably take to the tournament, probably something like this. Because you saw there were hands which was fine, other hands which are not fine. I don't know, bro. Like I honestly can't say. Look at that, running max, even Italy, running 3 Italy. We rarely see it. Running 3 Zayton, okay, yeah, we see it. But where's our blues? Where's our, I don't know. Like it's cards that you don't want to see. You see them, one-offs. You see them. I don't understand. Like it's just funny enough. We never saw the purification today. We didn't really play any Mitsurugi per se today. Actually, obviously it got baited out by other stuff, but we barely saw any Mitsurugi, so it's literally fine. Even though we got some of the one-offs and whatever, but didn't really come up. So mainly just canines dominating in Super Quan. You see against Draco Tail, they don't know what to do with this card. There's only 2 ways to out it in Draco Tail: the Urgula and the Malulu. Malulu non-targeting the monster face up, so even though you're untargetable, you still negate it. So that's the only 2 things you have to worry about when you have Magna Formation on field. Because you saw that Avela, they couldn't use it. They had Draco Tail Horn that used on their own monster. Like, and even Gulima cannot even target the field spell because it says all Super Quan cards, including this trap, we cannot target during main phase 1. So I think that's one of the best things going for this archetype, because yes, it may need 1 or 2 more waves of support, but I think at the moment it's good enough. It just obviously it does have a play kind of going second, because this gives you the play going second to just play through your combo. It's only the graveyard and your hand that you have to worry about, but your field is pretty much good, and that's what you want. So yeah, it's perfectly fine. I think every card here is good, no complaints. And yeah, I think we'll see later on in the tournament today what happens, but we'll do our best. I haven't touched Master Duel today, but I don't want to be clicking buttons to be too easy to crash because the suddenly shufflers go. Yeah. I don't know. Now I'm saying I've been playing simulators, and honestly, the hands I've been getting are good. Going first, going second, I'm able to play. Yes, there may be a time where I break like 1 or 2 times, but then I'm on hand traps, and when I draw, I get cards I'm looking for. So, but for some reason, this game, I don't know. You saw now. You saw the first 3 games that we had, perfectly fine, no issues, okay. Then all of a sudden now we start losing, not because of the deck, it's because the shuffle is messed up, because now we're getting going first hands for going, we got going second hands for going first. And then the other duel where the guy just had like all the plays under the draw and yet add all the hand traps. No, it wasn't this one, it was some other deck. But I mean, imagine now, literally just, you would think, oh, this is the card that was supposed to shut them down. It ended up, because they hard drew the hell out of Samina. It's similar to that video that I posted about, you know, is Master Duel kind of rigged? Because clearly some of the hands, even for the opponent, feel like god tier. Even that Blue Eyes player. Where is that Blue Eyes player? Where is that player? Is it this one? The guy that just had the most god tier hand ever. Where is that duel? Where is that duel? Yeah, this guy here. This guy, probably the most luckiest player I've ever seen in my life. He literally is playing a 60 card deck, but he managed to hard open a Polymerization, a Dark Magician, and a Red Eyes Black Dragon, which are literally bricks. Okay? And you know what's funny about all of this, guys? Look at his extra deck. I didn't even notice now. He's not even playing Anaconda. Not even playing Anaconda. So he's literally relying on hard drawing Red Eyes Fusion, or he gets Polymerization with Dark Magician and Red Eyes. This guy literally had the perfect luck. Literally. The fact that not even playing Anaconda just tells you how lucky this guy was. Literally. And I think he also had an Imperm or something like that. And then Wishes. No. He didn't. He had Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and he had Blue Eyes, Imperm, I believe, and then Wishes. That's insane. 60 card deck, by the way. 60 card deck. And let's count how many consistency cards there are. He's only playing Sage. Why is he playing 2 Maiden? Isn't Maiden at 3 now? Have you guys not seen Maidens at 3? Why is he playing 3 Maiden? Or 2 Maiden? Okay. Vela kind of is a starter, not really, but it is in Blue Eyes. So 3, 6, 2 Barrel, fine. Bingo Machine Go kind of as a starter because you can just pick 3 Wishes of Eyes of Blue and that's it. He's playing a lot of 2-offs. I don't know why he's playing a lot of 2-offs. Like you see he's Waking the Dragon and all of that. Why is he playing Waking Up the Dragon? Like he's trying, you can see he's just mainly running this to summon out Magia, and Rising Falcon and all these other extra deck broken monsters. Just, I don't know how often he summons it, but why would you run 3 Waking the Dragon? I feel like that's a huge brick, because if your opponent does not destroy them but they banish them, it does activate because it leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, but it's like, okay, Magnus can just shuffle back into the deck, so don't even activate. So cool. But yeah, this is, talk about luck, this guy had all of it. So, but yeah, I mean, all these duels just didn't really, some of them just didn't make sense, because it's not because I had bad plays or whatever. It's just that I didn't draw well, and they had everything. The same with those VSK9 matchups. They literally had the perfect setup. Joko and a Holly Sue. How do you deal with that? Obviously, I had the other play last time, but you see, he made even small mistakes, but it didn't even matter because the deck is just good. So you see, when you're playing a good deck, people don't really notice those small mishaps. But if you're playing a rogue deck like myself, if I make a gamble and I mess up, then it's like, okay, yeah, hey, this guy clearly something's wrong here, but what can you do? But yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm pretty much done. But yeah, I think we'll just have to see in the tournament later on what happens. But yeah, obviously new ban list. So that'll be interesting because of course the tournament coming up will be with the new ban list that we saw. So Habikiri at 2, which doesn't really make an impact on my deck, but Popular is going to be at 3. Pot of Desire is at 3. So for those decks that are going to be using it, we have to make the duel room unlimited because of that. So yeah, but okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the insights, the gameplay, of course, because I think that's what you guys are here for. You're here for gameplay, and hope you learned something. Because even if I made mistakes or the opponent made mistakes, as long as I was able to point out those interactions, it obviously makes everyone a better player and also how to better deal with those matchups. Because you see, everyone thought, oh, we have a bad Dracotel matchup. No, we don't. We literally have a very good Dracotel matchup. Even in engine, we have a good Dracotel matchup. Against VSK9, it just depends what the hand is. But you see, I have literally replays of me dealing with VSK9, no problem. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, have a good night. Have a good day. And yeah, we'll see you in a few hours time. So I'm probably gonna rest a bit and then snooze off and then wake up later and then maybe do some testing, because I always do some testing just to get my game sense going. So yeah, and yeah, if you want to get hold of me, I have my Discord, link is in the description. And yeah, let's engage, guys. So we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.